Using the Archipelago randomizer software, I have taken every single badge, partner, item, and even more from the first 2 Paper Mario games and thrown them into one giant shared item pool. That means that the items in every block, every chest, every shop, and even the ability to even jump at all or use Mario's hammer are completely scattered throughout both games. This gets messy quick in ways you wouldn't expect, as everything that can possibly be randomized into the pool is. My goal is to find enough of my key items to finish the first 7 chapters of each game, then beat the final boss in each as quickly as possible. If you like this type of thing, I have been loving these randomizers and plan to do a lot more of this content, so make sure to sub here on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, and join my Discord, where we run these randomizers nearly 24/7. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into the action. The Paper Mario run begins in 3, 2, 1. Let's get started. Bringing out the juicer. I want to start in Paper Mario 64 today because I actually have no boots and no hammer. So if I pause the game here, okay, I have boots, but I don't have a hammer. Wait a minute, hold up. There's some shady business at play here. We had a bit of a dilemma, but I will reset the timer. Now we're going to officially start because I was just waffling. Now we actually begin. So we are going to play this out. We are starting with a random set of items. We were gifted actually a couple of key items. The bubble berry, very important for flower fields. The toy train, arguably one of the most important items in the game. This one gives you access to the Shy Guys toy box whenever we get there. We do still need a partner to get there, but that is a huge item to get. We also are going to get Mega Rush as a starter, and it's only 2 BP this time. And for our party member, we're starting with Watt, as well as a couple of consumable items. But one of the things that you can do in the Paper Mario 64 randomizers, you can start with no hammer or boots. And that means that when I'm fighting, I can't do any damage as Mario if I'm not using an item. And that also means when I'm running around in the overworld, I can't jump and I can't hit anything with the hammer. But I can get a free star piece from my man, Chuck Quizmo. Chuck, the absolute goat. I love Chuck, man. But there are a few things that we can still do. And look at this. We have the boots for sale early. I mean, obviously, we have to pick these up. Not being able to jump would be pretty insane. And now, just like that, Mario is airborne. I was a little unsure how long we would be bootless for, but the early boots, not bad. So I actually didn't look at the shop here. What items do we have in the shop that are worth getting? So this is a consumable. We've got the coin bag, which does nothing. It's literally just 10 coins for 10. We've got a TTYD star piece, a dried shroom, and another star piece. Now, I mean, we do need to do the star piece checks in T2ID for Dazzle, so I think it might be worth getting maybe the cheaper one of the 2 now, but what I like to do when I'm doing these Paper Mario 64 runs, and now that I actually can jump, is I like to hit up all the shops early here. You want me to buy the bag? Dude, it doesn't do anything. That's like money laundering. I'm buying nothing for nothing. Okay, I'll buy the bag. I mean, technically it will be a check, I'm pretty sure. There you go. We got a check. I guess that helps the percentage. We got +1 check from that. I will say, out of the 2 games, I am less experienced in Paper Mario 64. However, I have completed my fair share of both of them at this point. Both of these are going to be using glitchless logic, just because I'm not that well versed in the glitches in either game to be able to include it, but that's okay. Cake mix in the shop here. Now, this might seem like an unassuming item, but the cake mix early is huge. Because when you get to the Shy Guys toy box, you need the cake mix for the big Shy Guy to get out of the way. And this is like the best place for the cake mix because it's right next to Shy Guy's toy box. So we actually don't need it yet, but we will need it eventually. So it's good to just have that there. Guys, do you want me to buy the coin? The single coin for 1 coin? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm just gonna buy it. There you go. There's your check. The old letter is an item that lets you start one of the chapters in TTYD. Very important. I don't think we need anything else. So this guy normally gives you a seed, and he gave me garbage. Okay, that is great. I believe we can also talk to Feist T. Is this Feist T, I believe? Are you Feist T? No, wait, which one is Feist T? Is it you? What? We get a free Cooper upgrade. I don't even have Cooper yet, but now he's leveled up. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Okay, 1 little oink for the fans, but I need to save my money for the shops, guys. Wait, no, I can't do the little oink shot because I don't have a hammer, so I can't open the egg. Dude, little oinks in the rando pool would be beast. I love gambling. I don't actually think I can do much of this area right now. Normally, you can do a little bit. But we have no sushi and... Oh, the blimp ticket early is a nice pickup. Early blimp means we can go to Glitzville, and we'll be able to do a lot of that when we get there. That key seems moderately important over there, but we can't get there yet. Also, you can see sushi up in the tree, but we can't do that with no hammer, so... Dude, I need Mario to get his hammer. Where's this guy's hammer? Wait, I believe I have... This is rare. People don't normally do this in the randomizer, but I believe I have the fight with this guy randomized. So we might actually need to do the dojo fights. So let me just fight this guy right quick. I mean, this guy's kind of lame. He just looks extra mad because of his eyebrows. I mean, look at him. He looks extra mad, but he is kind of lame. You just flip him over. Where's the toxicity coming from? I'm sorry, I don't have my hammer yet. Normally I take out my rage with the hammer, but I don't have one, so it's kind of leaking through. What did I get? Inventory is full. He had an apple pie from McDonald's? What the heck, man? Do I risk the second fight right now? There's 5 fights. I definitely can't do all of them right now. Likely there's more we can do in TTYD, because we do start with boots and hammer. You can't start with neither in this game. Okay, 27 minutes in, we are starting TTYD now, booting it up. And let's see who our starting partner is today. A rare flurry start, I see. The flurry start in TTYD, I actually don't mind because she is important for many chapters. So not having to go try to find her saves a lot of time in the long run. Like, I'm really not a huge flurry fan typically, but like, it is good to have her, you know? Okay, we've got Koopa Fortress key, very important. We need to send that over. Any type of key for either game is going to be very important. Do I really waste all my money on star pieces early? I feel like I don't. That might be an int. So at the beginning of these APs, what you want to do is you want to go to any place where you know there's a freestanding star piece or anything of the sort and get it early. An interesting dynamic about the 1000-Year Door is that it has this thing called Tattle Sanity, which is not present in Paper Mario 64. But since we're starting with a random partner, I actually can't do any tattles until I get her. So there is a world where we get Goombella super late in the run, and then I have to go tattle everyone. So we are going to be definitely on Goombella watch, because she will be essential, I feel like, in time. Do we fight Gus? We're gonna fight Gus. So if you kill someone that you only have one encounter with, their tattle info will appear in the trash can in Frankly's house. So we can still get the entry for it. It's actually better to not tattle these guys because you know that you'll be able to get the info from them later, so you don't need to worry too much about that. That's true for pretty much any one-time encounter, so like any of the bosses, some of the Glitz Pit people, Gus, there's a few other ones. Dude, look at Flurry whenever you put her in defense mode. She gets flat. Bye, Gus. Weirdly enough, we're in a unique situation where I think I might actually be able to start... Well, I can't fully start Chapter 5, but we do have access to the old letter and the blimp ticket. These are both chapter starting items. And if you look on the tracker on the left side underneath the boots and the hammer, you're going to see they're lit up. Pretty much anything on that row are things that you need to start a chapter. The contact lens is next to the blimp ticket on the tracker. That gives us access to West Rogueport 2, but we can still get there through other means if we need to. Wait, does this mean Flavio is gonna follow me? Okay, so we're talking to Flavio early here to start the Chapter 5 discussions that will eventually give us access to Chapter 5. Unfortunately, we are going to need tube mode because we have to get into Bobbery's house, though. And we don't have that at the moment. We can do a couple of early dazzle trades. Sleepy Stomp, we can do like one more, I think. Which is what? A star piece. Wow, that's a little meta, isn't it? The star piece trading person gave me a star piece for the other game. We got a couple of more early game checks we can get here. HP drain. And we're getting a couple power stars. Oh! Goombella in the box! Okay, we actually need to pull out Goombella now because since Goombella was in the box, we have to start tattling. Now, since we randomized the FP cost, I have not looked yet, okay? Fingers crossed that whenever I swap over and look at the cost, it doesn't cost like an insane amount to tattle. Okay, 2 is reasonable. I had 6 the other day, which was not great. Yeah, 2 is fine. So you're gonna see now when I get this tattle in, it will send a check. In this case, it gave me 10 coins. But, yeah, look, we have to be extra thorough in these encounters. I'm gonna have to tattle everyone. As much as I don't normally want to do that, we kind of have to. We have no choice. And a good rule of thumb, if you're a viewer watching this and you're trying to make sense of who to tattle, if it is a green health bar like you see right now, that means that I've already tattled them. But if it is a yellow health bar, it means I have not. Okay, what do we have here? We're still looking for a hammer for Paper Mario 64. Right now, we are kind of capped by a lack of hammer in that game. So any one of these items could be a hammer. If you see hammer appear in the feed in the top left, like, that is gonna be a huge moment. We really need it. Are you a hammer? Oh, there it is, dude! Literally, the next check, it was a hammer in the box. Big pickup there. Because with that, now, we can go back to Paper Mario 64, and we can go into Pleasant Path. We can do a lot of stuff that we could not do before. You see how there's a piece of paper in the trash can? Someone was asking, like, don't you need to tattle Gus or whatever, right? Well, if we go here, you'll see, it's gonna say, okay, you found a scrap of paper. And it's actually gonna give me a few other people, too. It's gonna give me people from the Glitz Pit, because the nature of how the randomizer works, you don't actually get to have a normal encounter with them or whatever. And the checks for those people are also gonna be in there. So the KP guys, you know, a few other ones. Wait, Cooper was in the trash can. Okay, that's pretty huge, actually. If you're wondering about the thing with the progress bar and the activity feed, it's a program called Axolotl. It was made by one of my mods, a guy mooing the lemur. You can download it on GitHub, but I did custom CSS to stylize it for my layout. That Goomba is a Bloomba. I don't like that guy. What am I gonna get here? Anything good? The cog! Yes, man, the early cog. You know what they say, the early bird gets the cog. So one of my favorite things about the randomizer is that you can actually just ignore all of these guys. What is that fish doing in the bush? Who put that fish there? Okay, well that's another partner collected. I mean, I'll get the item pouch. I just like having it for more item space. I actually already have Cooper shell too. Cooper looks cool in this seed. What was that? Bobbery, dude, what? Wait, now the partners are coming in. We're getting some crazy unlocks. We got Sushi and Bobbery, like, almost back to back. Bobbery is a TTYD partner. The partners are coming in early. Does that mean this is a baby seed? I don't know. So since we actually start in Toad Town in this rando, you don't actually go to this part of the game until after you're in Toad Town already, so we actually have to work our way backwards. So we're gonna get these checks right quick. Star piece. Wait, we got Vivian? Dude, I'm getting all the partners right now. I already have like half of the partners in TTYD. What the heck? Dude, I have so much potential in TTYD right now. Okay, I actually really hate this part of the game. I have learned from doing the randomizers that I don't like doing the part where you have to go on the like different water sections with Sushi. Okay, blueberry. The berries are coming in quite nice. We can get a key over there. What kind of key is that? Is that a runes key? That looks like a runes key. That is a runes key. I know my keys. What? Dude, we are getting so many early partners in this randomizer. It's actually insane. I don't know if I've ever gotten this many partners this fast. Look, I'll make the same joke again, okay? I come out as Pan, and 5 months later, I'm playing a randomizer with 2 games by myself. Okay, look, it's like the opposite, and I got no partners. Guys, what's your favorite food that you know is, like, disgusting or bad for you, or, like, low quality, but you just like to eat it anyways? I feel like everyone has one. Dude, I have not had Sonic in a long time. The last time I had it, it was so greasy. I used to love getting the breakfast burrito from Sonic with the tater tots in it. Dude, I grew up on Sonic. It was one of the few places my small town had. I think McDonald's breakfast can be not that bad for you, other than the sodium, depending on what you get. I have to eat the egg. Look away, please. No, he's bringing in the boys! I hate when he brings in the boys. You know what that means. It's Cooper time. I'll take you out. Wait, what? I didn't even know he could do that move. What? I don't know if I've ever seen him do that attack, ever. Who taught him how to do that? I'm bald, dude. Wait, I'm bad at the children's puzzle. Oh, never mind. I'm good at the children's puzzle. Storage key 2? That's like fine. Okay, we're getting close to the cap on what we are able to do right now. No, actually, no, we're not, because now we can go to Shy Guy's Toy Box. I just want to remind you guys, when I did the 5-game Mario AP, I got 11% done in one stream. My first stream, we barely made it to 10%, and we're already on better pace. This is actually going better than I thought it would. See, look, this Yoshi Chief is kind of like rat colored. You know, I kind of see it. He's mostly yellow with a little red. And he gave me a Thunder Rage. Okay, thanks, man. Really needed that. Okay, so that is good. We are mostly done here for now. Which means now we can go to... What am I doing now? Oh, Shy Guy's Toy Box, because we got Bo. But before we do that, let's go to the sewers, because I have not gone down here to fight the Bloopa. Bloopa! Oh, crap. I might actually die to this guy. I might be able to peril strat him. Okay, if I hit one more action command, we go into peril. And I might be able to one-tap him from there. Do I risk it? Oh, wait, I can power shock him. You're right. What's my DPS? Holy smokes! Ole mole. I haven't even used this. What do we even put on this? Flower saver and an FP, I guess? Yeah, that seems fine. Another off-world item. It was a booze sheet. Okay, what am I doing now? Oh, right. Shy Guy's Toy Box. Shy Guy's Toy Box is gonna be the last area we can do right now. The thing with SMO is that there is an SMO randomizer, and I think it's pretty good, but I don't have access to it. And then there's an AP that works for SMO, but I think it's kind of jank. Toy Train! As a reminder to everyone, I got this as one of my random starting items, which is kind of insane to me that they would give me the Toy Train early, but, you know, sometimes you just get blessed by the gods, the rando gods. Do these guys have anything good? That guy's got my shoes. I mean, we might need the star piece trade-in. I can kind of ignore the top two Shy Guys. Oh, I don't like the flame guy! Just take him out with the shooting star. I don't want to deal with it. Is this useful? That guy had my boots? That's such an important item to get, actually. You know what progressive boots means? It means now we have to do the star piece panels in every room in every area of TTYD. So we're gonna come in here, and there's a panel right there, which is progressive Quake Hammer. Not a standard upgraded hammer, but that's an upgraded badge. Is this the early Ultra Boots? The sub 2-hour Ultra Boots is crazy. Dude, we have the Ultra Boots at 1 hour and 48 minutes. That actually lets us do a lot. So with that, I mean, we'll buy a few more things here. We definitely want to get the storeroom key. That'll be a couple of more checks. In Paper Mario, should I spend 20 coins in TTYD for a single coin? I mean, this is just a waste of money. It's just a blatant waste of money. But I mean, I'll do it. Okay, I mean, the people said that I should do it. But look at that, +1 check! And really, at the end of the day, that's what matters, right? If the number in the top left on the bar is higher, isn't that good? Also, the great thing about these randos is that if you go watch Bringle's video on his exact version of this, and then you watch mine, they're gonna be different experiences because of the nature of how the rando works. You know, the seed's gonna be different, the order's different, it's all different. Different strats. Ooh, the Forest Pass. Ooh, wait! The Forest Pass is actually good. That gives us access to, whatever, the Boo Mansion. I don't know what it's called. Big Boo's Mansion. Okay, let me start chapter 4 so I don't have to do that again. And then I'll go back and get the thing in the background. Hello, Vivian. I've got someone you should meet. Vivian, how do you feel about Vivian? There's 2 of them. I don't remember which one of these has the Super Ball Bomb. I just check all the bushes until it pops out. Oh, the strange sack! Exciting. I haven't done a badge check in a while. Lucky start cost 0? Dude, the gods are blessing us today with a free lucky start. Defend plus also costing 1 is insane. Some of these are a little criminal. Multi-bounce for 6 is not worth. I still can't believe that I had it set to start with random items, and I just didn't know that it could start me with key items. Like, I guess they didn't specify, but I assumed when it said start with random items, that it, like, in my head, that meant just random consumables. Like, in my head, these are items, right? But these are not items. These are, like, key items. This is an item. Well, this is also a key item. Everyone knows the hot dog's important. That's why it's on its own page, but... Was that a Yoshi in the shed? It was, man. The tubers. Tubers located. Huge pickup. Now we can do pretty much the entirety of the Glitzville chapter now. I'm gonna finish the checks here. We need to do the West Rogueport checks too. But we're gonna work our way to Glitzville. That's our next move. Dude, it was the W emblem? Are we for real? What am I gonna do with that? I bet it's not even free to wear either. Oh, wait, true. Actually, if I do put it on, I will match in both games. Okay, can we put the W emblem on? Please don't cost a lot. Oh, it's free! Sometimes you randomize so hard, it wraps back around and goes to normal. Okay, guys, we are gonna be working our way to Glitzville. All I am doing right now is... We're getting a couple more checks that we have access to here in the sewers. Dude, I forgot. Dude, I put the Pit of 100 Trials checks in the item pool. I am going to avoid the pit like the plague. It's 10 items. One on every 10th floor, and if I don't need to go in there, I'm not going in there. Well, look, if the rando takes me there, it takes me there. We can't force the narrative. We have to let it unfold. Did I ever cheat at the lottery as a kid? No, I don't think I did, but I didn't know how to. Oh, look at this. 2670 is my number. Get your prediction in. 4-digit code. What do you think it's gonna be? Time to see the big winner today. Today's winning number, let's see. 8235. We had someone who got 2 digits. Atomizer got 2 of them. It was 10 coins. Wait, that's how much I paid to enter. I guess they had to give it back because gambling's illegal. Do I like ranch? I do like it, but it's too high in calories, so I have it in very rare instances. Ranch is not high calorie. Ranch is one of the highest calorie sauces that exists. Okay, well, okay. If you're having crude, unrefined oil, that's maybe a little bit higher, but I don't know if I want to dip my nuggets into that. So these are the sauces at McDonald's, right? You'll see one container is 110 calories, which is not that much on its own. But if you compare it to something that is not mayo-based, okay? Something like a buffalo or a mustard, right? The buffalo is 30 for the same amount of sauce. Will this be on the exam? It might be. I love high fructose corn syrup. Glitzville! Now, guys, there is a very high chance as we go to Glitzville here. This is likely going to be the first chapter that we can actually complete. The checks are going to slow down in this area because we are going to have to work our way up the ranks. So we're going to work our way left to right across the Glitzville area. We've got another shop here. Oh, progressive boots! That's huge. That's going to be the super boots for Paper Mario 64, which is actually huge. That's huge news. So we now have level 2 boots, tier 2 boots in Paper Mario 64, and we have tier 3 boots in TTYD. So we're already getting the upgrades coming in. It's Leo the cat's birthday. Wait, where is this photo of the cat? I want to see. Guys, look at this cat. Holy crap. That's a nice cat. Happy birthday to your cat. Okay, we have to buy a hot dog. Guys, what are the chances the hot dog check is good? I feel like the hot dog guy would never rip me off. He's gonna give me a good item for sure. There was a badge, which is like fine. Could be worse for sure. I don't have tube mode or Yosh or Coops, so we can't get that one yet underneath there, but that's okay. Wait, when Bringle did it, did he do it with another person? I saw that his video was 5 chapters on each. I didn't know another person was playing. Mine is 7 chapters in both games, plus the final bosses, and I'm playing by myself. We might have our work cut out for us a little bit. It could be a little rough. We will see. Also, this is a crazy lineup. What the heck is this for a first fight? I don't want to fight those guys. What? I'm gonna get owned. Dude, what is this lineup? I don't think there's a world where I don't die. No, and I know I want to tattle, but I can't even tattle. We have to do something crazy here. We're gonna have to hit him with the blarby. I guess I can get a tattle in. Mrs. Mouse was in that guy? What? Why is Miss Mouse in that guy? That's crazy. I just got 100 star points. Okay, sure. Okay, so we have to be very careful here in the glitz pit because with Tattle Sanity on, you can run into situations where you miss people that you need to tattle. I'm wondering if it's better to just do the fights in the pit to try to get the tattle rather than paying to go up the ranks. I did randomize the enemies within each chapter though, which is why that looks like it did in that fight. If we finish the whole chapter, I can then go back. I think I should be able to go back and then redo the fights. But like, I'm not sure. It's kind of weird. Because, I mean, there are important things in the tattles. I mean, I literally got a partner from that. You saw Mrs. Mouse was in here. So we can't completely ignore them, but at the same time... Wow, these are crazy badge costs. What are we gonna miss the most about Spirit Airlines? One time I flew Spirit Airlines and I asked for a drink and then they told me it would be like $2. So then I was just thirsty the entire time and then I never flew on that airlines again. That was like probably 10 years ago, maybe. Oh, we hit those. Super Guard Master Mr. Fire said it again. It was like bottled water or something. Yeah, they wanted to charge for bottled water. Yeah, low-key, these fights are really good for XP. So I was mega underleveled because technically I hadn't started any chapter in the 1,000-Year Door until right now. So I was like level 1. We're up to level 6 already. James, I had a cursed idea for what you could add as an option in this, and now I forgot what it is, so I don't even know why I mentioned it. Honestly, I should have just not said anything. I had an idea and then forgot it. Clearly it's not that important. Dude, now what was that idea? I swear I had a good idea. Now I can't remember what it was. But I had it. It was there at one point in my life. I mean, the only thing that I could think of that wasn't already included that I thought would be cool would maybe be, a way to set the range for, like, the upper and lower bounds for how much something could cost. Like, an FP or a BP thing. Like, if you don't want the badges to be 0, you could set it to, like, 1 instead or something. That way they always cost at least something. Maybe that's what I was thinking of before, I don't remember. I think these level ups are gonna be worth it. I would maybe get them eventually anyways, but we're gonna be very juiced now for the later chapters. I mean, I'm already feeling pretty strong. Maybe let me get halfway to where I need to be on this chapter and we can do the little oink to clear out the prediction. That prediction was made back whenever they thought I had a hammer. Oh. It appears we've run into an issue. Oh, I remember this, actually. Wait, I know what this error is. If you have Yoshi out on that fight with with enemy randomizer, it breaks. So we have to not have Yoshi out on that fight. Here, while I wait for this game to open, we'll do the little oink prediction. Let's get these oinks. I don't even know what the prediction is, but we're just gonna send it. It's literally the generic oink. It's like the most basic guy ever. If you were an oink believer, I'm sorry. Okay, hold up. Let me save this again, and then I think the game opened in the background. How far back am I? Let's see. Level 4. I lost like 3 levels, man. I'm so chopped and bald. Who brought the cake? Put a 1 in the chat if you brought the cake. I just want to know if I should eat it or not. The cake is not a check. Because it's optional in the game, you can just avoid it. And it's one time, so if you miss it, it would be bad for it to be a check. Nice cake, guys. I'm gonna not eat it, though. I feel like it's maybe better that I just don't do that right now, you know? Yeah, if you don't eat the cake, he calls you an idiot. Oh, crap. Did it break again? Oh, crap, it broke. Did I save? When did I save last, man? Is this because I didn't eat the cake? Look, I have money, okay? I'm not broke. I was just trying to get these tattles, but I mean, I'll pay the guys off. I don't care. I've had enough of this. I'm paying these guys off. I'm only a few ranks off anyways, so like, just put me at 1. I don't ever have any problems with Rock Hawk. Guys, don't make it weird. Guys, don't make it weird, okay? Let's be adults here. See, look, he even first struck me there, too. I'm like, I don't know why it just happens in the pit every time for me. I'm family friendly in this stream. Yeah, you know what? We need to appeal to the sponsors. Okay, so if you are unfamiliar with this chapter, this is actually not the final boss of the chapter. There's one more after, but we do need to finish him. I am gonna not tattle him, even though I've been tattling everyone else, because he will go in the trash can after. Dude, getting the burn on him is so good because he falls off that railing and then you can just take him out. Honestly, he was like easier than some of the actual fights in the pit. Look, I told you guys, we don't ever have any problems with Rock Hawk. Now we just have to do the final boss fight. Okay, so you can run into a problem here. Wait a minute. We actually can't finish the chapter. I just had a realization. Not without progressive hammer, because I can't go in here. I have to be able to charge it up. Wait, let me do a little bit more cleanup really quick. I think we can do a tiny bit more cleanup. I just realized I've got a bean burrito waiting for me. I saved one from dinner earlier, which is gonna be huge. Okay, here we go. We've got another trade-in right quick. What's it gonna be? Hello? I almost forgot this one. It could have been detrimental because it was clearly an important... Oh, wait, it actually was. Oh, wait. Hold up. We didn't even get the Ultra Hammer chest. Are you guys ready to see what's in the Giga chest? It is... a Power Star, which is really not that cool. The storeroom key here is actually quite useful because it's just some free items in the back rooms. I mean, look at this. We get weed, we get a Wacka's Bump, we get a maple syrup. I mean, it's looking pretty nice. And for the finisher, it was a power punch. Shoutouts, weed. Okay, let me make sure I'm saved in both of these games. Look, I don't know if the clap transition is gonna work. What if I just do this? What if I do like a thumbs up, looking at the camera, and then whenever it starts, I'm also just doing the thumbs up? It's like the clap transition, but like with the... Okay. Okay, so we have a couple of things we can do here. Not very many, actually, but there's a handful that we can do early on. I'm gonna actually cheat. Not really cheat, but like... There's a thing that tells me the path on my pop tracker, and I just am gonna do that. Now, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to, like, look at the thing on the bushes that are different or whatever, but, like, the order is always the same. So, like, you know, it's whatever. It's actually chill. You can just memorize it. If I am cheating, but it's in a forest and no one is around to see it, then does it really count as a cheat? What is that? The healthy juice. I've never even seen that before. We love the juice here. Okay, so let's start with the panel here. Slurp. Without the weight and the boo painting, we can only really do the CD here, I think. Okay, let me show you guys how to keep the rhythm here, okay? Watch this. I play rhythm games, alright? Get scammed, idiot! Sorry, that was rude of me to say. I shouldn't have said that. I apologize, actually. I don't know what else I can do right now. There's like a star piece panel. We can get this bad boy. Ooh, that seems useful. What is that? Oh, okay, so Koopa Bros Fortress. I believe we already have one of those. If you look on the left of the gameplay, it should show on the tracker. I think that should have a 2 next to it. I think we might be capped on what we can do on the Forbidden Forest right now, to be honest. There's one more check we can do here in the part of the game that I never like to go to because I always get lost in the forest. Yep, there it is. Did you guys know this was here? Because I had no idea. And it was a letter. So we've got a couple of options here. We have to make a decision. I think I can't do anything else in the forest, but we can either go to the Koopa Bros Fortress and only go a little bit further because we need more keys, or we can go to Shy Guy's Toy Box. I think maybe we go to the Toy Box because I'm already in the place where the Toy Box is. And into the books we go. What's my favorite bean? You know what? I think it might be the black bean. I was thinking about today. So I was making some taco meat for dinner, and I was gonna open a can of beans and put it in with the meat and then just eat them together, but the can of beans that I had was way too big, and I decided against it. Next time, I'm gonna put some beans in the meat, though. Okay, low-key, can I make this jump if I'm not washed and bald? Let's see. Answer, I can, actually. I love not being washed and bald. Well, okay, I love not being bald. I do like being washed, because that means I'm, like, cleanly, you know? I feel like, no, like, everyone needs to be, like, washed. Did I check this chest? What's in here? Hello? What is she doing in there? Who put Bombette in there? Okay, the army is expanding. We need Parakarry, Lackluster, and Goombario, and then we have all of them. I think with Bombette we can do the chapter entirely. Try-Shroom! The fact that we got Bombette, who's gonna help us finish the chapter in the chapter, is kind of crazy mode. Wait, give me, okay, wait, hold up, wait. Ooh, the blue key! Now, we have Bo too. Okay, wait. Wow, Bo looks very nice. So the blue key's a chapter 2 item for the 1,000-year door, which is nice to have. Do we gamble? No, gambling is bad, guys. Remember, don't do it. I can do this. Ah! Wait, okay, hold up. Can I even do this? Is this doable? Dude, I push jump. Actually, if you want to do a gamba, you could do a gamba on which of the paper modes I'm gonna get in T2ID first. The options are plane, paper, tube, and boat. Now, realistically, if we do that prediction, I'll wait, because it could happen as soon as the very next check. It could literally happen on the very next check, so you guys gotta bet fast. Do we try to peril strat the boss? I don't think it works, and I definitely die and lose. But, like, it would be funny if I could pull it off. Technically, so we have go mode for the chapter, but not for the whole game. I just got tube mode! I knew this would happen. Tubes have come in. The most predicted was tube. I should have waited. I could have waited like 10 seconds before I hit that. The real tube predictors are gonna be upset on this day, but it was in the terms and conditions. Dude, I thought that the chance that it would be actually there were like, oh, I'm gonna die, actually. I just realized. I mean, with tube mode, I actually can't do anything. Okay, well, I'm glad I did that. It didn't matter. I'm dead. Getting tube mode was huge, but I forgot. Someone pointed this out. I think it was Pseudo Drifter, but I actually can't use tube mode in Paper Mario, even though I said that that's what I needed for the 1,000-year door today, without paper mode. Which means if we got tube mode, paper mode has to be around here. We gotta fish it out. We have to do this boss. Dude, I pushed jump! That's a pretty bad start, I'm not gonna lie. You should take, like, no damage on that face, I feel like. Okay, nice. Oh, that guy hurts big time, man. Ow! What the heck, man? Oh, he's gonna throw a bomb at me. Am I gonna die? No, because I'm goated. Guys, I'm eating the egg. Look away, please. This is not good, man. We're not doing enough DPS. Oh, wait. Is there a way that I can make this work? I mean, I do crazy damage, but I don't think I can stay in peril without dying. I think I will die. If I do this and then I go out of sight. Okay, if I block, you can't super guard in this game, dude. Okay, great. Now what? Now nothing has changed, but I have the wrong partner out. I'm in a worse situation than where I originally started. I'm gonna hit him with a lightning bolt. I don't care. Oh, crap. I'm burning through my resources! You know what the problem is? I have progressive difficulty on, and every time my partners get upgraded, everyone gets harder, even though I'm the same strength. So I'm getting kind of beamed right now. This guy's mogging me in real time. I think I want to go full damage here, and then we can finish. Unironic, I think that we go peril here. Look, I'm not even gonna block. Hands off. This is a strategic move, because now we do this. Dead. Okay, we're starting off pretty alright tonight, I think. What? Look, getting a chapter done at 5 hours, it might seem kind of slow, given that we have to do 13 more, but we're actually on good pace. Unironic, that's not cope. I'm not coping when I say that. Huge. Let's see, do we have any new Ralph items? Oh, that's the fertile soil! Wait, we actually need that. We actually really need that. Yeah, so look at this. We have the magical bean and the fertile soil. So we need the miracle water, and then we'll be able to do the boss of that chapter with Lackluster. Get the egg. Do you really want to get that, dude? There you go. Do you feel better now? So I did get a fortress key earlier on. I think our next course of action is we go back to the Koopa Bros fortress. We actually have not played TTYD at all today, but that's okay, because we basically played no Paper Mario 64 for the last 2 or 3 hours of last night's stream. I'm okay just putting the other game kind of on the back burner. I mean, I'm the only one playing both games, so like, I kind of just have to pick one. Have I been crashing out? Today is a bit of a crash out day for me, I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't this supposed to be a collab with Panga? We already did that. I will do more with Panga, but this one in particular was not, no. Oh, thanks for the apple bomb, Bet. That was really nice. Okay, well, thanks for the apple. Guys, let me show you the current state of affairs. We look at Bombet's abilities. Do you see the issue here? 8 FP power bomb, 5 FP regular bomb. But fortunately, with the power of badge technology, it becomes more reasonable. Thank you, game. Yeah, the issue is that they're not 6 and 7. You're right. My hair is looking incredible today. Thank you, man. You know what I did today? I rolled out of bed, and that was it. Sometimes that's the move, I guess. My hair has no credibility. Cite your sources. Just to give you guys an update right now on what we're doing, I was getting as far as I could get in the Koopa Bros Fortress. We don't have another key, so I can't go that much further in that chapter right now. So what I'm trying to do instead is get a few more checks, like just open checks that are available to me all throughout the game. We are kind of stuck. Oh wait, no, we have Bombette. Wait, actually, never mind. We're not stuck. Because I have Bombette, I can start chapter 2. Alright, so we actually have a lot of checks we're going to be able to do. I don't think I can do all of Mount Rugged without Paracarry, but we can do a lot of it, and then we should be able to get access to the desert, I think. Regardless, I think there's a high chance we get Paracarry in this area anyways, and then we'll be able to do the rest of it and go to the desert. Guys, I think we have to get the Wacka check. Look away. I'm just gonna give him a little bop. It's fine. What is that doing in his head? Put that in there. We need Paracarry to get over there, but we can use Cooper to snag it. Station key 2, that's good. I need Paracarry to get over there too. Okay, watch this. We're gonna jump. Dude, there's so many things over there, but I can't get over there. I don't have Paracarry. Oh, wait, he can. The legend. There are some good things over here for sure. Nice. Was that important? It was boat mode? What? Boat mode out of logic? Or is that in logic? Dude, if that's required for me to be on the edge like that to get those, that's crazy. Boat mode is like a pretty important one to get, I'm not gonna lie. We actually really needed that. At the very least, it's a couple more checks that we can do right now in the 1,000-year door, which is gonna give us some wiggle room there, because we were actually running out of things to do in that game, which was why I was waiting on all these other things. And then we... Oh! I knew he was in here, man! Paracarry in the box! And the hammer, dude! Look, all the things I said on the list that we needed, they were in here. They were all in here. Progressive hammer for the 1,000-year door means that I can play that game now, too. Those were some crazy pickups. With the progressive hammer, I can finish the Glitzville chapter. I can go into Petalburg. I can go into the Great Tree. With boat mode, I can also start a few other things in that game. But with Paracarry, we can finish Mount Rugged, get everything that we were not going to be able to get here, go into the desert, and I believe I already have the Pole Stone, so I can actually go into Dry Ruins I kind of have been enjoying doing this dual AP because I'm like mapping out what needs to happen next, and then it's kind of mapping, like it's actually happening. What? That guy's vanilla! He just gave me the, what? That's crazy that that guy just gives me that item. Look at this bird. I don't want to fight this guy. It's me, Luigi. Okay, bye. He's like, checks out. Makes sense to me. See you later. Okay, so we actually have crazy checks now in logic. The whole desert is now available to us. Plus, I think I can give this guy the artifact. Okay, power rush, not bad. There's a lot of checks we can get here in the desert. Limon. Oh, Chuck Quizmo! The goat! I love Chuck. Yo, it's Chuck! Round 2! I'm gonna go pay the box lady. I don't normally do that, but we've got excess money right now, so we might as well. Shoutouts, box lady! I need to give this guy a lime, but I don't have a lime. Take a lemon instead. What if I give him the frozen fries? He doesn't want them, but like, I'll give them to him. I need you know what I honestly need? I need you to get out of the way, dude. Wait, why is this guy selling the runes key? This is money laundering. He's selling a key to the dungeon out in the desert right next to where he's at. That's a little sus, dude. I don't know. That guy's in on it. I don't think we can trust him. I do need this guy to get out of the way, though, and I don't remember how to do it. I think you have to give him a lime. I'm pretty sure it is a lemon, but I messed up and then mashed the A button, and then now I'm cooked. Oh, no, here we go. Normally, this is all useless, but there's, like, checks up here. I don't actually care what he has to say. I'm gonna be honest. He threw his cloak off and then yeeted a berry at the wall. That was epic. There's a few things you need to know about the desert checks, though, guys. There's, like, you can normally kind of snake your way back and forth. But some stuff, like this, you need to get caught in the twister. Because he drops you on a platform that you can only get to if you get caught in the tornado in the right spot. Oh, who is this? The bow upgrade? And we're getting a lot of power stars. We're up to 36. Another star. We're moving on up. It's gonna start beeping more in a second. Oh! Super Hammer, Giga Unlock. That's a big one. And another fortress key, so we can do a little bit more of Chapter 1. I'm doing Chapter 1 in chunks. We already made 2 trips to the fortress. We'll have to make a 3rd soon. We are gonna likely need to go TTYD, in the next bit. Especially if we ever get paper mode. But even without it, we got the upgraded hammer, so I can finish the Glitzville chapter and do a few other things, like, we can go to Schwank Fortress, we can go to the Great Tree, because of the sewer pipes, so that unlocks some stuff for us. Gotta get these checks. Oh, we're getting a lot of stars out here in the desert. I like what that check is called. It's called DDD N1W3, which are the coordinates. Special block, hit block very much. Still looking for paper mode. Ice power's not bad. Jumpman, okay. Maybe a Jumpman angle, a boots angle. I don't really know what the build is for TTYD yet. Mega Quake? Hold the phone. Wait a minute. It costs 1, and it's cheaper! Okay, we're gonna have to make some changes. Mega Quake, you're in. And because I have Happy Flower on, and Flower Saver, I think it'll be 1. Dude, let's give Mega Quake a shot. 1 FP Mega Quake. Oh! Holy crap, Lois. 1 FP Mega Quake is OP. I think we just win. I might just win the whole game from that. Let's try with these guys, because they have defense, right? This might be the strat. This might be the strat. They're getting, like, blasted. Like, we're kind of just destroying these guys. We're not gonna be able to go all the way through the runes right now. That was my last runes key, unless we get another one. So we're gonna have to come back here. Oh, another power plus? Dude, we high rolled the power plus drops. Look at this. 3 FP. I think next time we level up, or 3 BP, we level it up, more damage. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually go out of here. I think we're gonna go to the sewers now. Because with the upgraded progressive hammer, We now have access to the blue pipe area. But while I'm here, wait, we actually can do a couple of checks at the dojo. I don't know if I can do the master right now. Oh my god. We get to level up. Wait, power plus. Letter. I don't know if I can do level 2 or 3 master, but we can maybe do level 1. We get the banger. You guys don't get to hear this one this often. Does power plus work on partners in Paper Mario 64? I don't remember. Okay, it doesn't. He does hit a lot though. I can hustle drink. Wait, I've got a plan. I need to, I mean, like, if I eat the berries. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to burn the life shroom, but I will, I guess. I think I might have to. Let's put out some DPS with the hustle drink. Oh wait, I messed up. I think I'm dead. Oh, I think maybe against him with the power plus, jumping is better. He has 0 defense. If I had power bounce, I could really do damage, but I don't think I do. So we actually can do 10 instead of 9. I'm hustle drinking too. Oh yeah, okay, we can definitely... With the hustle drink into bomb bed, it's over. I forgot he has no defense. What do I get for that? What? Here's your reward, dude. You get an egg. Okay, well, that's cool. Okay, time to get the early checks. So these are all the checks that typically you can have access to at the beginning of the game. We've got a lot of things to get through here. Let's just start knocking them out. We're gonna check the bush. And honestly, at this point, we are getting unstuck in Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door too, but like, I might actually already be completely unstuck over there, but I'm just so unstuck in this game that we might as well keep getting these checks. Dude, Cooper was freaking out. And actually, because we have Goompapa, we can give him a letter. So this is just gonna be an extra thing. I believe there's something out here, right? Yep, there's one more thing. It was a honey syrup. Oh, we do have Goompa and Goompapa. That's huge. For the letter turn in, there should be another item. What was that? It was space food. What is that? I don't even know what that item is. The dubious paper. Ooh, Defin Plus. If I could add that into the lineup, that would be crazy. Oh, I can't add it into the lineup. I think my badges are nuts in this. Well, you know, it's like a little extra dopamine hit on top of the puzzle solving of the rando. Every build is different, and that's what I like. I love this spring here. Look at this. There's gonna be just a bunch of funny stuff up here. Look at this. Boink. Doink. Doink. Yeah, we might be able to put Jumpman on in TTYD. I haven't even looked at that game today, but... The power stars are coming in. What's over here? Black key. That's just an extra check, but I'll take it. The warehouse key. Ooh! More things to do, man. More things to do in this game. We have so many things to do. So you know what? Let's finish the sewer. I'm gonna make a judgment call here. I'm gonna say we need to finish the sewer. A lot of things to get collected down here anyways. Dude, my 1,000-Year Door is gonna be pretty juiced by the time that I get back to it. I mean, we have done a lot. Okay, this is nice. I really don't want to have to go through the forest again, so having access to that is good because I hate the stupid forest. TTYD will be back, but I'm Omega locked in, and when we go back to TTYD, it's gonna be large. It's gonna be large. You heard it from me first, okay? Oh, the double! Wait, peril strats. Actually optimal, look at this. Holy chills. I forgot about the double hit on that guy. We can't go over here, we don't have Lackluster. I think we got most of the sewer. What can I do right now? I'm trying to think through my options. So, we were doing the sewer clear. We can now do part of Boo's Mansion. We can go back to Koopa Bros Fortress. Okay, do we go to Koopa Bros Fortress? No, let's go to Boo's Mansion. We can get further in that. I think we are about to get walled in this game. After I do Boo's Mansion and Koopa Bros Fortress, I don't think I can do anything else. So I think we will have to go TTYD, but I have a lot to do in that game too, so it's actually fine. This game is at 53.9%, by the way. TTYD is at 23.8. Power gap. 30% difference, literally. Guys, should I open the chest? What? Why did no one tell me about that? I got baited. That was scary, man. I got epic pranked. Look at this. Whoa! Banger. I love that with the palette swap, it still swaps the colors for that. Nice little detail. Another whack-a-bump. And we got... What? It's a ghost! This is so scary. Focus. Guys, focus. Guys, focus. Which one is it? Which one is it? That ghost did have huge melons. You're right. Well, one. It had a melon. It was a joke, guys. I'm making a joke about the item. Oh, we need the power star. Buying these items to inflate my check count. I would never do that. Well, some of them were useful, but one of them was an attack FX badge, which is definitely not useful. Okay, so here's the game plan. We're gonna do the Tubba Castle, the beginning of it. Like we've been doing with Koopa Bros Fortress, we're gonna break it up into parts. Then we're gonna do the other part of Koopa Bros Fortress. And then, I think we are actually gonna then be at a point where we will realistically need to go to the 1,000-year door. We got a block in here. Oh my god, it was Starbeam! Dude, if I didn't get that, that would have been really bad. You need that to do the final boss fight. Like, if I just don't have that move, I just won't be able to beat Bowser, like, at all. That was in the pool. Hey, look, I said it was, like, max settings, dude. That could have been behind the level 3 master fight. We got lucky, though. It was not. Oh, they just let me in. Did you guys know if you have good spins, those guys can't catch you? Oh, look at the spikes, man! They're so cute. I love the pink one, actually. We only have one castle key, so we can't get very far here, but we can do a little bit. I like the hot pink clubbas. That's what their names are, clubba. They are related to Spike. It's not like an evolution of the species. Maybe they're just like... They're like cousins, you know? Distant relatives. Is that important? That was a power plus! Technically not required important, but it is pretty good to have. I think that's all we can do here for now, so we're gonna homeward shroom back. I missed one. It's okay, we'll be back. How important could it be? Paper mode? No, dude, it would never be paper mode. Alright, time to fight the master with the banger. Let's do it. 5-minute door would be sick. I'm down. Wait, if he double attacks, but I've got Zap Tap on? Oh, Box Lady's actually coming in at a useful time for once in my life. Let's go, Box Lady, dude. Wait, if I get 2 more of these guards, I go down to 1 HP, we peril strat. Easy game. Yes, dude. I think we might win. I guess I could use Hustle Drink. I actually don't even think we need it, though. Legit, I think we just win. Master 3 is the final one, right? I might be able to do Master 3. That guy's dead. Later, idiot. Last time I beat someone in this dojo, they gave me an egg. Can you give me something useful, please? Oh! That's actually very useful. Wait, now we don't have to play the 1,000-year door. I can do more in this game. The TTYD fans are in shambles. We will be there, dude. Okay, I'll try Master 3, though. I think I can maybe do it. I mean, look, how scary could he be? Oh, he has higher defense. It's like a moderate problem. 8 damage is like nothing, dude. Oh, Box Lady coming in huge with the Mega Quake. Okay, Box Lady. Big damage. Okay, that was kind of useless. This is actually beatable because of the fact that Zap Tap cancels all of his attacks. Secret strategy unlocked. I better not get an egg for this. Lucky. Oh, I used the wrong attack. Ow! Dude, look at this lineup here. We have Focus, and then Refresh, which I can't even use, and then the Star Beam. Now, this right here is a good lineup. Put him in the cube. I've seen enough. Get cubed, idiot! Wow, we did Master 3. That's crazy. Okay, moment of truth, though. Is it anything of value? FP plus. I mean, it could be worse. It could be an egg. We can probably get about 20-ish checks in here, maybe. No, maybe not 20. Maybe like 15. I don't really know how many are behind this key. This is how you're supposed to get the super hammer. You break the front and then go in. Wow. That's great. Glad I got that. The stream has been surprisingly blunderless. You were actually right. Oh, here we go. Did you guys know this was here? It was a Shine Sprite. Mario Sunshine moment. I love Mario Sunshine. I left the bosses vanilla mainly because I'm trying to do this kind of as an intro to YouTube viewers to Archipelagos. I wanted to show them we can randomize a lot, but I feel like if you randomize too much up front before people understand the concept, they're not gonna know what's happening. There's like an element of skill that you can't have if you go in and then you're trying to prep for a boss and you don't even know what to prep for, and so you just get kind of owned for no reason. So we have had an entire stream where for the last 3 hours and 50 minutes I've literally only played this game, but we are basically at the cap. But we made huge progress here, which means now we go back. You sent me the poltergust. Thank you, dude. I would have literally not had a vacuum and would have just had to hit furniture. No, we're not doing pre-Hooktail Pit of Under Trials. I told you I don't want to go in there unless I have to. How many do we have? Wow, we actually don't have as many as I thought we would. Huh! What is he doing with that person? Coops collected. Did he get, like, abducted or something? We need to go right now. First things first, we go to Glitz Pit. Okay, time for an epic battle. Are you guys ready for an epic duel? I don't even remember what my build is in this game. That is good, I think. Wait, that's the crappy star, I think. I don't want that. I guess I want it. I guess I do want it. I don't know. It's fine. The Macho Grubba theme is underrated, I feel like. Listen to this tune. Axe Bay. Dude, wait, we're kind of chunking this guy. Dude, he's setting up on me. And he missed! What a dweeb. I'm sorry, that was mean. Yeah, I couldn't do this one yesterday because I didn't have a progressive hammer, which is what we really needed today, and we got it. Now we can finish it. Bang, there it is, chapter 1. Well, not chapter 1, but the first chapter completed in TTYD, our second of the run, out of 14. Normally, this chapter is one of the first ones that you'll finish in the 1,000-Year Door, because it requires the least amount of items and things. And, I mean, it's staying true here. First one completed, and we got Power Lift. And there we have it. Wait, there's one thing that I can do now that I forgot. We have the boat. I mean, there's a handful of things that we can do with this. Got a couple of things to grab over here. Not too many. Wait, actually, we need to check the dumpster. Everything we find in here is a check. Macho Grubba was a Tubba Castle key. You know what? That's actually oddly fitting for him. He's related to Tubba Blubba. I mean, he's a Grubba. Tubba Blubba from the Macho Grubba Tubba Blubba. Wubba Dubba Lubba, that's true. I will play the new Rhythm Heaven, I think. It looks good. I would like to play it. I like rhythm games. So the coconut, it might look like a consumable item, but I think it's actually a key item. Well, I mean, it is consumable, but we also need it. Card key 2. Wow, what a deal. Water stone, also very important. Dude, this guy has everything in his shop. Time to go to the Schwank. Time to go to Schwank Fortress. I love saying the name of this place for some reason. Schwank. Goombella is stuck. Let me wait a minute for her to catch up. The rando for this game is good. I've been on an Archipelago binge. I'm doing like at least one a week. I'm about to start uploading all sorts of APs onto YouTube, including this one. Oh, we have a Koopa Bros Fortress key. I can finish that area now. We'll play a little more TGYD, but I can finish Koopa Bros Fortress. Let me do a little, like, there's a few checks that I need to do here. I mean, dude, it is still realistic that I might have to go to the Pit of 100 Trials. I've included it in there as kind of a doomsday scenario where I was hoping we will not have to go there, but that's like kind of breaking the glass on the fire alarm. Dude, I have good depth perception, I swear. We might just have to do it. Like, yeah, okay, blah, 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 character development. You think I care about that? No, dude. I care about the items. I care about the checks. Hey, what are you looking at with them eyes? You looking at me? Whoa, dude. Hey, man, look, did I say you could look? I mean, you can, but look, I didn't expect it. Honestly, how about this? For the rest of the stream, I mute it, and also, wait, I know what to do. How about this? How are we feeling about this? Wait, you're here for the chat? I've got a better idea then. Hold up. Whoa! Well, actually, you know what? It makes sense that the guy that's the X-Naut would have the card key for the X-Naut's fortress. That's thematic. Hey, stop right there, missy! You're that thieving girl we saw before! Who do you think you are, you total floozy? This is not a let's play, dude. I'm doing epic gamer strats. But, you know, now we're getting into a weird situation. We've had a pretty clear path forward pretty much the entire time. But now, the path forward is a little foggy. I don't care about these punies, dude. Except for Punio. I like him. Is it a Pit of 100 Trials angle? No. They wouldn't do that to me. Or what if they did? I might have to go to the pit. Wait, there's a few more checks I can do. Let's do that first. I didn't want to have to go into this room, but I'll do it. Flower saver. Oh, look at the jukes. Oh! This better be worth it. It was 10 coins. Classic. We're gonna have to break the glass and enter into the pit. I'm only doing the first couple of floors. Dude, oh, just the first 100. Not any past that? Okay, yeah, let me do that. Okay, we're down here. What enemies am I gonna get? Oh, God. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, I think Mario adds a lot to the brand for sure. The Paper Mario brand. I think the reason I like the first two in particular, too, is that they really did, like, they put a lot of personality in these games. You see Goombella, and you know that's a Goomba. But she's got a ponytail, I mean, she's got the little, like, hat on. Dude, I never thought I would be back here doing all this again. I'm only doing 20 floors, okay? Maybe 10 if it goes bad. I needed to tattle that guy, but I killed him too fast. Crap. That's fine, there'll be more, I guess. No, we're not doing 6, 7 floors. I'm also not doing only the first 100, like you said. Oh, it's Grabby Ends, man! I forgot about him! Oh my god, I'm pretty sure it's just all random enemies in the pit. This is actually the most scary thing that's happened to me all day. Dude, I don't know if we're ready for the pit. I'm on floor 3. Do I just get the tattle and then go down with the ship? I'm gonna take the tattle, then I'm getting out of here. Oh my god. Guys, we're not going to the pit again. The pit is off limits for now, I think. That was so scary. Unless I can get a better build. I mean, I don't know, man. I got owned. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one more chapter and then I'm gonna end the stream. We will finish this chapter and then we will go. Also, I have an insane build. If you guys haven't seen my Paper Mario build. Mega Quake cost 1 FP and look at the damage. Oh, right, it doesn't attack the guys in the air. That's my bad. My bad, guys, on that one. That's kind of embarrassing for me. High key. Guys, look at my Cooper. Does he look cool? He's red. No? Dude, what? He looks vaguely homophobic. What? Wait, why? Guys, 1 in the chat if you think I beat this boss on the first try. 1 Lux Box from Taco Bell with Crunchwrap Supreme Taco Burrito Blah Cinnamon Twist discount. Yes, dude! The letter P! I've been waiting for that one. That's my favorite drop in the whole game. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Did we get this first try? I gotta lock in. That is not locking in. What am I doing, man? We win! Yay! What's my oh, wait a minute. Wait, they look so cool. Look at that color scheme. Wait, I think low-key, if I do this, and then I hit them with the hammer, it does crazy damage. Okay! That was balanced, I think. Look, I high-rolled my build a little bit, okay? What can I say? Chapter 2 completed! Well, it's actually chapter 1, but the second chapter completed! Nice to have that one done. Well, you know what? I think that's a good one to stop on. I think having the final check of the day be the letter P is pretty good. What is the transition? What should I do today? What if I do like a bro fist? No, I wasn't punching you, dude, okay? Chapter 2 ends now. Chapter 2 ends now. I'll just do all of them. How about that? I just do all the transitions and we can... Day 3! Day 3 begins! Okay, I don't know. We are not going into the pit. What we honestly need to do right now more than anything is we need to do some cleanup. Okay, let's see. We didn't get this check. Boo sheet. Doing our schwank checks, man. We're schwanking it. No, I can't do that. Oh, I did forget something, but it was not useful. Wait, I forgot 2 things. They were both not useful. Okay, you know what? I want to do the letter checks. Let me do the letter checks. All of these letters, you can see, they are made for people. Since we have Paracarry, we can just go talk to them in Toad Town. They will all be items. So I'm really hoping that there's something important in one of these 9 letters. Guys, I tried to go to the pit yesterday and died at the end of the stream. What do you mean, avoiding the pit? You guys don't get it. All the pit enemies are randomized, so I got people from floor 90 on floor 3 and died. Do it again. I don't want to go down there yet. Let me turn in these things first, man. Logo. Wow, that might be the worst possible badge to get. I am not equipping that. You guys know what Slogo does? I'll show you. This is Slogo. Wait, let's check Ralph. What do we got in Ralph's shop? Anything good? Oh, wait a minute. Key item. It's a badge. What else do we have here? Ray's chat was pretty polarizing. It would write a bunch of essays and people didn't like it and then it would get timed out because it would start speaking in French. Some people liked it, other people really hated it, and it was kind of a frequent occurrence every stream that he would get banned, so until we can find a way for him to come back to where he's not as disruptive, he has to take a timeout. Iced tea. Alright, here we go. Letter number 3. Anything good here? Okay, I never said it was going to be a one-day archipelago, but today could be the final day. I talked about this a little bit. I thought the AI stuff in general was pretty cool technologically back when it originally came out, but at this point it feels like AI is just kind of in everything, and I feel like it's kind of lost its charm. I think for the things that it was used for on this channel, it was good, and I think the flower trivia video, the Spike video with Wario, and like all of the stuff that I've done with it, I think those are great, and I stand by those as projects that I'm proud of. But I think that they were exciting for their time because at that point, the novelty was still there. The technology was new, it was exciting to me, I found it interesting. And so, you know, I don't regret doing that stuff. I think they were good, but it's not really who I am right now, if that makes sense. We have one more drop off, Colorado. And then we can actually go finish Tubba Blubba. Tubba Blubba Max. You know, it's like the bubble gum. Isn't that what it's called? Colorado, hello. Gave me cake mix. I don't need that anymore, man. You can take your mix. Can I hit this tree? I don't know why I felt compelled to come hit this tree. Is there anything in here? Hello, honey syrup. I think I have you in my inventory. Nope. I just have your relative. All right, checks coming in. It's a U. Ultra Shroom. Excuse me. Let me just ignore you really quick. I got things to do. Paper mode. Bang! 10 coins. I wonder how this fight is gonna go. I actually am not sure. This is kind of a banger, though. This will be my third completion. My third chapter in Paper Mario 64. The order has been Train, Shy Guy, Toy Box, and then Koopa Bros Fortress, and now Tubba Blubba. I'm sorry for playing the game and trying to finish a chapter and not getting checks for your prediction. But listen to this tune. Is he going Super Saiyan? Yeah, we have to out-of-sight it. There will be more gambles. Do not worry, friends. Dude, this is such a busted strat. I spammed Flower Saver, so everything costs 1 or 2 FP max, and then I get it back every turn. See, look, we're back up to 25 again. Literally max FP still. Guys, I can't win, you know? I play the game normally, you guys get mad. I spam to buy checks to win a prediction, you guys get mad? What do you want from me? What am I supposed to do as a humble streamer? Oh, Tubba Blubba's looking dripped out. He's looking a little green, though. I don't know how I feel about that. Do I one-shot this guy? I don't think we do. Close, though. For fun? What if I spook him? Okay, he did not get spooked. Okay, but he also missed his move. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare anyone. That's my bad. Okay, that's the 3rd of 7 chapters done in Paper Mario 64. I feel bad for Tubba Blubba. He's one of the guys that I felt bad as a kid. I got sad when I had to beat him up and he ran off crying. There it is, chapter 3 completed of 7 in Paper Mario 64. Hold up, let me buy some checks to troll the Twitch chat. Wait, I think I already bought all these. I mean, I have star pieces. I could do some trade-ins. I've done all of the master fights. However, I feel very not confident that I got every, like, panel check and stuff. I feel like I'm probably missing some residuals, but we will go TTYD right now. Well, honestly, dude, my Paper Mario 64 is quite far ahead. It's at 68%. TTYD's at 33%. Like, I need to be able to get further in this game, but in order to do that, I need paper mode. So it's stuck kind of early. Wait, you know what? I know where paper mode is. I hope this doesn't break this chapter. It might break the chapter. Well, the reason that I'm worried it would break the logic is I need to go into the locker room. But since I've already won the chapter, I have to restart the fight. But I don't know if I'll be able to. If I can get access to the minor league locker rooms, then we can. I don't know if that restarted the fight thing for me or not, but let's see. Can I go in? Well, yeah, normally you can, but the logic and the randomizer breaks it really easily. I just tried to talk to Jolene, and she won't let me do it because it still has me as the champion. Wait, hold up. Let me try this, James. James is the dev of the TTYD rando, so I trust him. It's like I'm doing Mips clip in Mario 64. Ooh! We call that guard skip in the business. That right there, dude. This could solve our problems. It was ice power. Well, I was hoping that would be maybe something a little more exciting. Okay, we are now in the pit. Welcome to the pit, guys. Dude, these enemies are not entry-level enemies, man. Actually, this is a chapter 8 enemy, and I don't even think it'll send anything. I might get an invalid item, or nothing. What? Never mind. I guess it's not invalid. Okay, that's actually crazy. I needed that. I don't think this works on these guys. They're too high level. I stand corrected. They got eviscerated. Bye. Thanks for the XP, nerds. With the autograph, we can do a lot. Oh, it's an amazing daisy, dude. We gotta tattle that guy. That guy could one-shot me. What? Why is paper mode in the Amazing Daisy, man? In the pit of 100 trials. That guy had paper mode. Oh, I was supposed to tattle that guy. Oh, I'm gonna get one shot now. Dude, I need to get out of here, actually. You're gonna use it on Goombella and make me game over? Wait, I have two. It's fine. But the problem is if I die, because it's a TTYD item, I lose paper mode. So then I have to go back into the pit and redo the tattle to get it. I think we just hope he runs away. But if he doesn't, I have to protect myself. Oh, I can just one-shot. Okay, never mind. Okay, it's chill. It's actually chill. Paper mode is crazy, though, because now I can do multiple chapters of checks. If I can get to floor 10 of the pit, that is good. Dude, I can't believe paper mode was in the Amazing Daisy tattle in the pit of 100 trials. That's actually insane, man. Also, I'm getting crazy experience down here. It's actually good for leveling. Unironic, it's not a bad play. Look at this XP, man. Look at the XP. I think we go more HP after this. Guys, we made it through the first 10 floors of the Pit of 100 Trials, and I nearly crashed out. But it was worth it. We got paper mode. Here we go. Time for our first chest. It was a star piece for the fans. Okay, checks are gonna start coming in a little faster now. Crystal Berry, nice pickup. Goombario! Holy crap, man. So if you guys are wondering, part of the reason we were so bottlenecked in this game is that we didn't really have the ability to do entire chapters, essentially, because I didn't have paper mode. And I actually didn't know this until recently, but if you have tube mode and not paper mode, you actually cannot use tube mode. So by getting paper mode, we essentially unlock two modes at the same time. Well, see, you would think that the whole game is paper mode, but according to the game, paper mode is only when he's sideways. Hot sauce. I've got some of that in my pantry right now. We don't need to go back to the pit. I'm not actually stuck for a while. I have, like, multiple chapters. You know, in a second, I can beat up Wacka for, like, an additional 8 checks. How many came out of the box? 67. Luigi's Mansion. I don't know about the other ones, but the first one, it has one of the best APs ever. If you've ever played Luigi's Mansion, or if you think it's, like, a fun game to play, I think it's worth trying out. It's very fun. It's a very arcadey game, too. And it has great settings. The devs were cooking when they made that one for the rando. How do you guys feel about the Dupless theme? Do we like it or no? I feel like it's underrated. No? Why not? This is a Howard banger. You know, I was just thinking that. Howard would get down to this tune. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Turn into me? Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, well, anyways. It is a little penisy. But you know what? That's not a bad thing. Ow! Good evening, fellas. We getting penisy in here tonight. It's a crazy message. You know what? I love that you can just fast travel back to Twilight Town and it just breaks it, because then you get your partner back. Are we about to clone Vivian? I think we are. Good thing we got the letter P the other day. This is what we live for, dude. We live for the letter P. Okay. We fast travel back. We're about to finish. What chapter is this? So this is going to be our second chapter of TTYD done and our 5th total out of 14 required. What's going on here, huh? Fight with your girlfriend? Well, don't expect any sympathy from us, ghoulies. Why do you say that like a slur? Blarby. This guy is dumb, man. I'm doing the Jumpman build and he's trying to use the hammer like it's gonna do something. This guy doesn't know the lore. Okay. Guys, he wasn't even wearing the Wario outfit and you guys thought he was real? And with that, we're officially... Wait for it. We're officially done with the second chapter in TTYD. All it took was me going to the Pit of 100 Trials to get paper mode. Do we have any trash can entries? The Golden Fuzzy, what is this? Melody and the Atomic Boo. The Moonstone. Wow, that's actually quite good. Wait, let me see, do I have the Sunstone too? Oh, we do, okay, cool. Well, I need paper mode to start chapter 1, but it is looking good for it once we can get in there. Or not paper, sorry, I meant plain mode. I need plain mode. I have this set to glitchless logic. You can do speedrun skips. I'm not doing it for the sake of the rando, but I mean, you can, sure. Oh, power plus, dude, for free. 0 BP, don't mind if I do. Free damage. That's actually huge. So what I'm doing right now is I'm simply advancing the story where we get basically Bobbery on board. In order to do that, we need a specific item. And it's a letter written by Bobbery's old wife, Scarlet, and it motivates him to go back to the sea or whatever. She's like dead, I think. Honestly, the dialogue in this game is really good. If you've never played Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, if you ever play it for yourself, you should read the dialogue. You actually can get lost in the, like, the world building. Like, there's a reason that people like this game. The writing is actually good. Yo, it's Honey Syrup! That guy was in my Twitch chat earlier today. Okay, now we get to go. Yay! There are a lot of checks that I can get in this area. Here we go, guys. Whack-a checks. Look away if you don't want to see this. Okay, he didn't really give me that much value. Why would I? Well, because he could have been hiding goods and services in his head. And I can't let that fly. I need the goods and services. Starstone. Wait. The Starstone, I believe, was the remaining stone I needed for the ruins. That's actually big. The checks are gonna be coming in. This area is jam-packed with checks, dude. Okay, to the people that need me to get checks, here's your checks. You see them? They're coming in. Where are the checks, guys? Here's your checks, okay? Where are the check guys? We gotta find that ring and get back to the boss, and meanwhile it's on his hand. Dude, I think I know where it is. Oh, it's her ring. That's good. Dude, don't say I forget women on stream, dude. That's not what I'm saying. I just forgot it was the other ring. I think we might need to go... Let me go XS Express, because I have the autograph, which I can give to the kid to advance the storyline in this game to get this chapter further ahead. I can't do the full chapter right now. I don't think I have the blanket either. We need Vivian. Vivian, I need you to get this check. That place is so laggy. The Lookin' Diary check doesn't exist. I don't even have the diary anyways. Oh wait, I do have it actually, my bad. He gave me a mystery. Okay, if I get the blanket, we can go to the station. Oh crap, help. Why is it so laggy in there? Like, I'm pretty sure I don't have this. He really needs the blanket. Yeah, tough luck, man, me too. Big checks, what do we get? That is not a big check, that's an in coupon. What am I supposed to do with that? I'm trying to think about what I can do right now. I do think we're running a little low in the checks department. I don't have plane mode. We could go back to the pit, theoretically. But that's kind of a last resort type deal, you know? I don't really want to go there if I don't have to. I mean, I can definitely do better in the pit at this point, I think. I think I can maybe do a little bit here, I'm not sure. The Jade Raven was in the panel? Dude, I was grasping for straws. That's huge. Guys, the Jade Raven is a huge pickup. The Jade Raven lets me start another chapter with more checks in it. Okay, here's why the Jade Raven was a huge pickup. Look at this. Bang. Jade Raven. Get him in. Refund. Okay, we are in a new area for the first time, which means we're gonna get a lot of new checks here. One of these guys is evil. Oh, found him. Egg! Why is this egg hiding up here? Bird laid it there? It's not like we're in a tree or anything. What are you talking about? Wait a minute, these are birds in a tree! It was the raven egg. Dude, I swear to God, if I have to go back to the Pit of 100 Trials, it's not gonna be good. I will be stronger this time, though. Thanks for the gift, guys. Bye. It was 10 coins. Okay, more checks coming in. It's kind of laggy up here. Castle key. We're gonna be a little gated here with no ultra hammer. Progressive hammer would be huge in either game. Honestly, either one is fine. I did check the tracker just to see what was in logic, and apparently up to floor 40 of the Pit of 100 Trials is in logic now. Everything after that is considered out of logic. Guys, I think I might have to rip off the bandage and we just go back to the pit again. We might just have to go for it. I think I'm gonna go for it. Well, you know what this is? This is a me having to deal with the consequences of my own actions moment, because I was like putting it in here and I was thinking like, oh, it'll be a fun little thing that I can do if we want to pad out the AP and make it a little bit longer. But then you know what happened? We just got everything down there, man. It's just garbage in the pit non-stop. Now, fortunately, we have multi-bounce on and I'm pretty powerful, so we can get through a lot of these floors and we are going to get a lot of XP. So it's not all bad, but it's kind of bad. It's like a little bad. I know we joke about pickles, but I eat a lot of pickles and they're basically a 0-calorie food. But I love pickles. I also love berries. I eat a lot of berries. Like one of my favorite snacks I'll have is like berries with a little sugar-free Cool Whip. And sometimes I'll put them over some like low-fat or no-fat Greek yogurt. Magical seed! Wait, that's huge. Dude, the pit has done it again. We have access to another chapter. And that guy ran off. Thank God, he could have one-shot me. We are not going to Bonetail, but technically it's up to floor 40 in logic. And I think we are going to just go to floor 40, and then we'll go back to Paper Mario. Wait, do I have a tattle on that guy? Okay, I'm glad that I held off there. I missed the action command on purpose. You gotta trust me. Mainly so I could get the tattle. Thank you for the GLs. I'm gonna need it. We're in the pit of 100 trials, but I'm also kind of busted, so. So this is floor 40. Technically, this is the end of what's in logic, but now I'm strong enough that I think I just go. I just go. But you know what that means? We get a big chest. Let's see it. It's Power Star. Which, okay, to be fair, is needed. We do need that. But, like, a little anticlimactic, I feel like. Dude, if I'm gonna commit and do Bonetail, though, this better be worth it. You know, if we want to play a fun prediction game, well, so if you look at the color of the check, we can do one for that. If it's purple, that means it's progression. If it's dark blue, that means it's useful. And if it's light blue, it means it's filler. So we can do a prediction for which type it will be. What floor is this? We're on floor 67. I'm answering the question, man. I'm just trying to answer questions on my broadcast. People come out here and they coerce this information out of me. I'm just trying to help. Is that such a bad thing? Also, we're on floor 69 now, in case you're wondering. These later floors are giving me nothing, man. I'm getting actual bupkis out here. Dude, you know what? I still can't believe that the Amazy Daisy had paper mode. Once this is done, I feel like I have every pit tattle done, or I will have them all done. And I'll even have Bonetail and the tattle entry for Bonetail. Then we won't be able to use the pit as a crutch after this. We won't have excuses anymore. And that's a scary thing to think about. But I think I'm technically out of logic, so any of the stuff out here is stuff that I'm not supposed to have. I think the only thing in logic is through floor 40, but I really don't want to come back here, so I'm just trying to finish it anyways. Starpiece. Here we go, guys, the final 10. I am missing a lot of things to complete the games right now. We need a lot of key items. These are good checks to do regardless, because all of the, like, power stars and star pieces and whatever are still helpful, technically. Even if they don't feel that impactful, you know, it adds up, so it's still worth getting them. Oh, not that one. Oh, not that one. Dude. No way. It is weird that some floors are just super hard and then some are whatever those guys were. We're gonna actually have to sweat on this fight a little bit. Even though I do a lot of damage, this is a pretty hard boss, so, I mean, we're gonna have to lock in a bit. 200 HP is kind of crazy. Dude, why'd you hit her with a hammer, man? Hitting the FP here would be huge. Yes, the bingo! I was gonna have to use an item. I'll take that. Dude, Mario's kind of invincible. It's okay if I don't tattle because we can get the entry. But I guess I can do it anyways. For the flex. We can try to get the actual tattle. I like that. That's fun. Super guard. Okay, or lucky. Whatever, dude. Okay, let's actually do that. Just for fun. Let's get our tattle data. So old, he's just bones, in fact. Wow, now that's old. It was a letter, which that letter could still have a key item. It's like a chain. So I feel like to get the real bone tail reward, I have to go trade it into Dane T and see what that gives me. It's a bit of a fetch quest. Dead. Here we go. This is the reward. This is the big check. This is why we came down here. This check will redefine the entire rest of the randomizer. Because this is going to have the most important item in the whole session, and here it is. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? I do all 100 floors. I spend like 2 hours to get down here just to get a mushroom? That's criminal, honestly. We can do the letter trade in and see if that was worth it. Let me check. Here we go, big moment. Was it worth it? It's another letter. We have to continue the fetch quest. Okay, wait, I have to go to Mr. E now. You know, my mom calls me that. My name's Ian. She calls me Mr. E on the phone, which is weird because there's no E in my name. Look, my mom is just as weird as I am, okay? Where do you think I get it from? All right, I actually don't know who Mr. E is, though. We have to find him. I tell you, he's one of these. Here we go, Mr. E. Round 2. Was it worth it? It was some red berries. So I got what? I got a mushroom, 2 letters, and some red berries. Absolute garbage, man. You know what? I think that's a good way to end the day here for today. Day 3 ends now. Day 3 ends now. Day 3. Wait, let me do. What are we doing? The transition? The final day actually begins now. Okay, so today we have a very simple goal, okay? Well, I mean, the goal is to win, but like, the path forward at the moment is fairly straightforward. There are little bits of checks that we can clean up here and there, but there's one big place that we have yet to visit that will be hiding the goods, and we are going to start there, okay? We are going to Flower Fields. There are a few partners that I have yet to get. Actually, literally, there's one single partner I don't have, and it's Lackluster. Across both games, he's the only guy that we have not found yet, and I'm hoping he'll be in here. Or, at the very least, I'm hoping in here will be a place, a thing that will let me play the 1,000-Year Door, which will give me Lackluster, because we need him to finish the chapter. Okay, so right now, guys, there's a few things that we can use. We're looking for Progressive Hammer, Progressive Boots for this game, so either or. Progressive Hammer in the 1,000-Year Door is also a good option. I don't remember what berry. Is it the blueberry? Oh, yep. Dude, if I go up there for that check, there are a lot of dudes I have to run past. Is it worth it? That's really the question. I feel like we have to do it. I mean, I can't not do it, right? I mean, we have to just do it. But there's so many of them, dude. Maybe we can use the iframe Johnson here. The iframes will help me get to the check. Oh, no, there's another one. I think this might be my least favorite area of this game. Wow, really glad I went up there for that one. Dried shroom for 1 HP. Very cool. Was that good? Ice storm. Okay, card key 4 is actually useful though. We do actually need that. Still no hammers. So what we're looking for basically is a way to get unstuck in other chapters while we're in this chapter. And there it is, dude. The boots in the tree. Bang, ultra boots collected. Now, I'm gonna keep doing this chapter, but it does give me access to the final chapter, well, other than the Bowser's Castle one, but it gives me access to the Shiver City chapter, which is a full new area I have not gone to at all. With the Ultra Boots, we can do the super high jump, which will let me go through the sewers into the area of access, which is a nice start to the day. Okay, so I think with our Ultra Boots, we are likely gonna need to probably head out of here. There's maybe a few more checks we can do, but there's... With no Lackluster, we can't actually do the part with Lackluster, I don't think. No, actually, we can. I can't do the part after, though. I think I even can fight him because he's one of the encounters. I think we can literally fight the guy, but he's not on my team. Ooh, the coin bag. We need that power star. We're at the point now where I should actually go for every power star. I mean, I should have been doing that from the beginning, and I am, but like, you know what I mean? We're at 83, so every one that we get is like putting us that much closer to the end goal. Because I would hate to reach a point where like I don't have enough power stars, but I have all of the things done, and then we have to go digging for it. Oh, we got a Glorpalester! I was wondering if we would get a good Lackluster. We got Glorpalester, which might be high tier. Also, why is he in the poop cloud? What's that about? He's in like a fart cloud, dude. You see that? No, I didn't ruin it. What do you mean? I'm just speaking the truth, man. I mean, what do you want me to say? It's like a Coca-Cola cloud? Like, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of things that are that shade of brown that I can think of. What did he have? Oh, he had a jam and jelly. Okay, I think we're not entirely capped here yet, but we're pretty close. Oh, crap. I can't do this children's puzzle. Okay, I actually can't, though, because I don't have Lackluster, so we have to come back when we get that guy. So we're still missing a little bit, but we do have some stuff to work with here. We got a new shop. Let me get these. Dried Shroom, great value. Shine Sprite. Sure, why not? We'll do it. We need to finish the snowman, though, so we can get the snowman's gift. Yo, it's Chuck Quizmo! The goat. Okay, there's a few things we have to do before we advance the story. Yo, Chuck Quizmo! You know what? I just want to check and see before we get here. I don't think I can do it yet until we advance the story, but I just want to see what's down there. What is that? Is that a badge? Yeah, this guy gets pissed. He's like, cut that out, man. You're a public nuisance. Take a hike. This is like what happens. Oh! This is what happens when I go in public. Do I have the bucket? No! Where's his hat? I swear there's like a panel here. Here it is. Power star. What are we up to on this? 88. 12 to go, man. Man, I really do need the bucket. If I get the bucket, I have the star, and I can begin the dungeon in this chapter. I really need a good pull in TTYD, because I'm gonna run out of checks in this game pretty soon. And if I run out of checks, we're gonna go back into the scraps again. We're gonna go back to the bottom of the barrel checks. And I don't want to go there, man. That's what got me into the pit. But now we don't even have the pit to rely on anymore. Which means that if I missed like a random check, it's gonna be like a random floor panel or something somewhere, you know? Also, I destroyed the spooky ghost. What's he doing in the block? What the heck are you doing in there, man? Lackluster in the block. That means we can finish the Flower Fields chapter. So if nothing else, we do that to start us off. Dude, look at these ninjas. How do you guys feel about the green ninja? This will be our 6th completed chapter, and I believe it'll be our 4th one of this game. Out of 7, so we'll be over halfway done officially. Okay, but you guys might need to look away for a minute because this means it's time for me to do the children's puzzle. The worst part of the stream for some of you, maybe the best for others. It depends. I don't know what you guys are into, but at one point I had this memorized. Let's see if I still do. Okay, you go over here, and you do this. I would like to admit right now, if I get this right, it's mainly because I just memorized it. I want to go ahead and put that out there. Guys, I memorized it. Did I actually solve the puzzle? I don't know. You be the judge. Guys, we can finish a chapter now. The question is, will I be able to beat the weird monster? Oh, haven't you ever grown a plant? Oh, it's soil, then bean, then water. Okay, so water, then soil, then bean. Soil, bean, then water. Soil, water. No, crap. Okay, soil, water, bean, water. First try. What would be best for this? Air attack with paracarry? I hope this boss doesn't look weird. I hate when he looks weird. Oh, he looks normal. He looks more normal than usual. He's just a white cloud. Okay, so if you've never seen this boss, this guy's annoying because when you attack him, little dudes come out. So you have to do like an AoE attack that gets rid of the little dudes, but when you do that, it makes more dudes come out. So you can't ever really fully get rid of the dudes because then he sucks in the dudes and then he gets HP back. So it's like a little annoying. So every time you're attacking him, the damage is kind of fake. You are chipping him down, but like it takes like longer. And then I have to mash. Watch this. Let me show you how it's done right here, guys. 8, 7, 6, 7. Sorry, I just wanted to get that in. Sorry, that's my bad. I knew I had time. So I had to be a little degenerate. Oh, wait, I did this in the wrong order. Thunder Rage. Oh, right, they're clouds. I can't Thunder Rage, man. We're in the sky. I'm stupid. Why did I do that? I was just trying to get rid of, because now he's gonna, look, now he's gonna just, yeah, he's gonna restore the health back. And I messed up the jump. I'm so chopped. Oh, now he's really mad. If I can do enough DPS... Oh, I think he's gonna hit for a lot. Normally, I'm supposed to out-of-sight this, but I'm gonna tank the damage. Oh, wait, I forgot I have Zap Tap on. You're right. You know what? It's all good. Okay, Box Lady! This is what we like to see. Okay. Guys, I couldn't sleep last night. I stayed up until literally 8 a.m. playing DK64 Randomizer in the furry async. There it is! Another chapter completed! Okay, we're gonna do the letter trade-ins, I think. You know what? I actually might need to eat more food later. The hot take. Dude, there's no oinks in the randomizer, okay? You're oinking up the wrong tree. You gotta go to the developers, okay? It wouldn't be that hard, too. You could just have the first, like, 10 little oinks drop an item. Okay, wait, who am I trading these into? Mare Penguin and Frosty. Frosty, I have a letter for you. Give me what I need, man. Let's see it. Oh, he actually gave me what I needed. Wait, that guy's a goat. Well, he's not a goat, he's a penguin, but he is a goat. Now, the blanket might not seem like a big deal, but it's a very unassuming item. It is the thing that you need to give to one of the workers on the train in chapter 6 of Thousand Year Door, and that was the one thing that was keeping me from being able to advance that chapter. Guys, what is a normal amount of pillows to have on a bed? 4? Okay, 4 or 5. 4? I'm seeing a lot of 2 to 4. I've talked about this before, but my default when I'm sleeping alone in my bed is like 8. And I sleep in a bed by myself. If you've ever roomed with me at an event, and you've shared a bed with me, I can do 2, though. I can do 2. I just, whenever I'm by myself, I typically will go for more than that. Okay, so we're gonna get a lot of checks here, actually. I believe there's like 3 that you get, because it's like all the stuff that was stolen or something. Repel cape. Star piece. Now that right there is pretty useful. We need that. Here's your briefcase. See, because we have the blanket, we already had all these other items, we can advance the chapter. And now we're at the station. It's me, suckers, Dubliss! I'll leave the rest to Beldum. See you later, suckers! I don't know why I voiced him like that, dude. I played a little tiny bit of the async before the stream started. Not the furry async, but the Discord one. Someone found someone else's the letter P, and then a guy just typed in chat P, so then I also typed that. And I don't know if anyone else saw that, but I just want that one guy out there to know who typed P when that other person found the item that I saw it. This area is so laggy, man. Oh, it's lagging again, dude! But you know what? I'm going to let my over-eagerness get ahead of me. I'm gonna go finish the chapter and we'll come back. What's the worst that could happen, man? I just want to see the bigger number go up. So we're gonna finish the chapter and not do the station. Surely it's fine, right? Alright, it's Smorgan time! Dude, Punio, get out of here, man! Let me show you guys the god build. All right, I have to take out the fellas. That's not the god build, by the way. But, okay, let me show this first. Rally Wink, free, 0 FP. And then from there, multi-bounce, 0 FP again. Oh, the jukes. Guys, I feel like I'm driving a sports car, but I don't have the qualifications to operate it. Okay, here we go. You know, I did that on the first turn just so you guys could hear the music a little bit longer, okay? That's what it was. Boy, it looks like all you did for 3 days was save us. How can we ever thank you? Can you give me my boots or my hammer, please? Yeah, plane mode would be nice. Dude, Punio is already here. Look, you see him? Why is he standing there next to the save block? How did he get there so fast? Oh, he's stuck outside. Okay, we're at Poshley Heights. Any plane motors? Any plane mode? If I buy pasta, do I get plane mode? I humbly request plane mode. Okay. Power Star. We should be under 10 away from the amount needed there. We also now have to go sleep in this hotel really fast. This guy, by the way, is weird. What? Is this a Yoshi? Like, who is this guy? Bonjour, monsieur moustache. The lass at the reception desk is Tres Magnifique. On. Dongle. Oh, aren't they like Dugans or something? Dongle, though. That's pretty good. I like that. Is it controversial to say that I don't like this hotel room? Oh, no, Punio! He's stuck in the elevator shaft. Paper mode on the table? Do I get paper mode on the table? Oh, it was feeling fine instead. We need the plane mode. Hello! Can I get a plane, please? I always thought this part of the game was weird. Maybe I'm crazy for this, but like, what is the point of this room? I feel like they could have ended the chapter after the Smorg fight. This part is just kind of weird. I guess because they only do it in one chapter, it is kind of a fun fake out. Wait, I don't have plane mode. I might not be able to finish the chapter. I always forget that you need the plane for this part. Because I pretty much always have the plane at this part. We're kind of plane locked at the moment. Dude, you know what would be really meta? I've got a tattle log that I can get from the Smorg fight in the trash can. What if that had the plane mode? We might have to go do the... Oh, wait, it's not even there. Oh, I think I have to finish the chapter. Yeah, you're right. We have to go to the station, man. I didn't want to do it. Dude, if the logic would be broken like that to where I could kill the boss and then plane mode is in the tattle, but the tattle doesn't show up in the trash until after the chapter ends, that would be a wild oversight, actually. Now, normally people would be yelling at me to go into the pit, but I already did the pit. The pit is completed. What would doing it again even give me, dude? What am I supposed to get out of doing it a second time? Wait, that guy doesn't want me to go to the pit? Guys, I'm going to the pit now to make that guy mad in particular. This doesn't have to be the case. I think it's maybe a coincidence, but usually the people that can pick up on the rays before I ever even talk to them for the first time, those people I vibe with. We're on the same wavelength, okay? Largely from my experience, people that call me rays immediately, I get along very well with. Oh, it's paper mode in the hole! That's huge. Or plane mode in the hole, dude! We needed that. Now we can actually finish the chapter. Let's go finish it. The final mode has been collected. See, this is what happens when you greed, guys. You get punished. This is why we have to full clear, man. And you know what's crazy? That was the last check in the entire place, by the way. Wait, I lost my train of thought. While I finish this chapter, I can tell you. So, yeah, there's a few groups of people. There's people that have called me Rays from the very beginning. Those people I usually get along very well with. I don't know why. Then there's the early adopters. There's the people that, like, you know, maybe I'm in a call or a group with people and everyone's calling me Rays and they are new to me, so they don't know what to call me. So they call me Ray, which is like that's an obvious thought process to have. And then they see other people call me Rays. And so then they learn, and so they don't even say anything, they just correct themselves. And usually those people I also get along very well with. Watch this, guys. We're about to finish the chapter. Bang! Next chapter completed. That is going to be our third completed chapter in TTYD. So we now have 4 in Paper Mario 64 and 3 in TTYD, which puts us at 7 out of 14. We're getting there, guys. And you know what this means? With plane mode, we can now go into chapter 1. So we have a lot more checks to do now. Blooba! You guys want to see the funniest blooper fight of all time? Watch this. This is the most overkill thing you're ever going to see in this game. We're going to eviscerate this guy from the earth. Tactical nuke inbound. We win. What is that, dude? It's being dribbled like a basketball. What? Dude, what? Dude, what did I do, man? Was that the GOAT LeBron James? Let's look at our objectives. What are we looking for in here? We're looking for... Well, actually, let me look right now. Do we have enough keys to finish this chapter? Is the key number... There's 4 castle keys. Yes. The number on the tracker, you see how it's a green number? That means we have enough to do the entire chapter. And I have the sun and the moonstone. We don't even have to do Schwank Fortress, dude. I already did that. There's the Gold Bob guide. I was gonna say we need that, too. That's how we go to the moon. Oh, yeah, dude. It's all coming together right now. It's crazy that they would have me going into chapter 1 so late, though. Hooktail will get blown up, dude. Hooktail is like 20 HP. I really think with the current state of affairs, this could change, but we are able to get very far now in a lot of chapters. However, even if I get all the key items for chapters 7 to go to Exnod's Fortress, I still don't have the progressive hammer. And without the progressive hammer, I can't start the chapter. This has been a good AP, man. I actually feel like it'll be a good YouTube video. It'll be a good tuber. The APs are always really fun, in my opinion. They're always different, but when it comes together, it feels good. All right, are you guys ready for an epic boss battle? We will go for the foot sniff, though. For the fans. Because I know if I didn't do that, you guys would be mad. Dude, we did already do the... This is crazy to think about. We already did the Pit of 100 Trials version of this. It did happen. Good news, guys. That's another chapter down. Dude, you're clipping into Coops. He's ruining the moment. Does this guy know anything about personal space? So the question now is, guys, we have to make a very important decision. Do we do chapter 2 first or chapter 5? We have branching paths. We either go to the island or we go to the land of the Punies. 2? I do see more 2s. I mean, I kind of am down to do that because I hate that chapter, and so if we can get it out of the way sooner so I don't have to deal with it, I'm down for it. Actually, while we're here, we'll do a little bit of cleanup. We can go to Flurry's house now and do the Shadow Sirens fight. Dude, Flurry knocked away the other Flurry, and Punio's dead. Thumbnail shot. Low-key, maybe a good thumbnail shot. Probably not. I feel like the way that people love to sell the randomizers is like someone opening up a chest and then it being something that you don't expect to be in the chest. The bone-tailed chest being a mushroom is actually crazy. Oh, there's the bucket! That's chapter 7 for Paper Mario 64. And that gives me more to do in that game. So we are definitely not stuck. I don't think we're gonna get stuck again at this point. Here, we'll have Vivian for the Vivian fight too. This is kind of rough. Bye. What do they give me? Is that the more money badge? Money? Yeah. Dude, I'm so locked in right now in this gameplay. The plan is evolving before my eyes. Okay, we have to go free the Elder real fast. And then the Elder has to mega yap. Mega yapper. Just you wait, Petunia. I'll be right back for you. Dude, no one tell him it's empty. No one tell him there's no one in there. Oh my god, the voices are talking back to him. What? Oh, he's moonwalking. Did you see that? That was sick. What even are the Punies? What? Dude, what? What was that, man? Dude, Flurry showed up and then she was like, oh, I'm not supposed to be on stage yet. Sorry. And now she's just kind of standing in the way of like half of them. What did I get? Was that good? Pretty lucky. Star piece. We are in the evil arc today. I'm a bit of an evil guy today. What can I say? I'm a scary evil guy. Yeah, dude. Look, I was at the evil convention. No one believes me, but I was there. See, I called it a furry convention as a decoy, okay? But you know what it actually was. Yeah, my mom calls me Mr. E for evil. That's the secret. Okay, here we go. Miss Mouse has done nothing the entire game. Are you ready for her to contribute in an epic boss fight? She has no dialogue because she's not supposed to exist in this part of the game yet. Okay, Miss Mouse, this is your moment. Let's get started here with the Kiss Thief. Nice work, Miss Mouse. You set him up for failure. I'll take it from here. Wait, Miss Mouse with the finisher? Miss Mouse with the steel chair? Hold up. Yes, Miss Mouse! Epic victory! She carried. High key. This is big for rodent fans everywhere. Bang, there it is. Another chapter completed. Guys, we're closing in on the finish line here for this game. We need a progressive hammer and one elevator key. If we get those two things, we can win the entire rest of the game. Guys, I got a banana. Look, you can't see what's underneath the hood, man. Bananas are actually really good. They might be one of my favorite fruits. They might be my favorite fruit, I'm not sure. Every banana is different and needs to be treated appropriately so, you know? Pinch the nub. Feels like an invasion of privacy. I feel like I need to ask for permission before I do anything like that. Okay, guys, good news. Now that we finished chapter 2, we can start chapter 5 immediately thanks to what we just did. And since we're not in go mode yet, we're gonna have to be pretty thorough in this area. We're gonna be going for another full clear of the dungeon, but it is a new area that was previously inaccessible. Oh my god, what a lineup. I can't... Dude, this is like when there's two 18-wheelers on the road and they're in both of the lanes and you can't get past. What is that, man? They're like perfectly staggered so you can't even lane change. In the interest of time, we're gonna finish the chapter now. Then we'll fast travel back because there's a back half of the dungeon that I forgot to check, but it's not easy for me to get back there. So like, we'll do the boss first. This is actually gonna be the 6th completed chapter, which is crazy. We only have one after this. Phase 1 complete. Phase 2 complete. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna try this one out. Dude, if you guys were not here when my build came online, you missed out on a lot. There's a reason that I'm OP. And it's because I did the entire Pit of 100 trials in this run. And I'm like level 50 or something. It juiced me up big time, okay? Bang, there it is. We are 2 key items away from finishing this game entirely. Okay, but interestingly enough, we are in a situation where we don't have a progressive hammer. We have to go to space, the final chapter. But I don't even have access to that chapter at all because we don't have a progressive hammer, so I can't actually start it. Which is interesting because it means it has to be either out here in one of the other checks that I missed, or it's in Paper Mario 64. Now, it's not all bad because there's a part of Paper Mario 64 that I have not played yet, now that I can play a little bit of because we recently got the Snowman's bucket. We're not out of things to do yet. Has T2ID beat Paper Mario 64 in checks? No, it's 7% behind still. Well, to be fair, this game was stuck for a long time. It was like 30+% behind a day or two ago. And another one. Okay, nothing crazy on these, but, you know, we did need to check. So there is a star piece panel in the room I'm about to go to, and it's pretty annoying because there's going to be a lot of guys in there. It's like right in the middle, too. And I don't want to fight the guys. How much does that cost? 1. Oh, maybe worth. Star piece. I freaking love star pieces. Power plus P. Oh, I guess we don't need that one. Okay, we're about to then swap to Paper Mario 64. I think that was actually the final T2ID thing I could do for now. We probably can squeeze out a couple of star piece trade-ins. Look at that, we're juiced on the star piece. 29 in the pocket. I'll do it. Was it good? Power star. The blue key. Oh, that's actually really important. That's like the... Dude, that is like the one thing that we didn't have that would prevent me from finishing Chapter 7. Okay, I can finish the entire Chapter 7 now in Paper Mario 64 from the blue key. I definitely have been getting power stars. I feel like that number's inaccurate, though. Oh yeah, they're coming in, dude. They're trickling in right now. I think we might be at 100. Even if we're not, I just need 1, and I feel like that's achievable. We're at 99 out of 100 here. Okay, well, now we're not in go mode in this game, but we are making big progress because a couple of things we can do here. We can put the bucket on the snowman's hat. Now, that lets me go down the pathway here, but to the enlightened mind, there's an additional thing we must do first. Let me show you. When you free the snowman, if you go to the inn and you sleep, you get what's called the snowman's gift, and it's 5 different items, okay? And you can see there, look at this, 99 out of 100. Big. We made it. 100. So once we get to the end of the game, we will not need to worry about the power stars anymore. So it's good we went back for the snowman's gift, and now we can go into the chapter. So we're now on the back half of chapter 7 of this game. Chapter 7, by the way, is the chapter we can't start in the 1,000-year door yet. So we have a couple of important things that we are looking out for at the moment, okay? So just as a refresher, we still need both progressive hammers. If I get the ultra hammer in both games, I can finish 2 different chapters. In this game, we can finish the volcano chapter. And if I get the ultra hammer, we can go into chapter 7 in the 1,000-year door. So we're looking for both progressive hammers. We're looking for that, I think it's called the pyramid stone you see on the second row here. It's in between the star and the diamond stone. We need that for chapter 2. And in TTYD, we need elevator key 2, progressive hammer. So we are 2 away in both cases. We just need to get them. So you guys know what to look for. Everything else is noise at this point. We need to block it out. We don't care about anything else. Oh, there's elevator key 2! Okay, we just need hammer now. If we pull the hammer, progressive hammer for TTYD, I can end the game. There's no way that Mario will ever make a mistake! We have journeyed so very far together! Isn't that right, Mario? I'm Bombette, you know it. Guys, what does it mean if you put a star at the end of your sentence? Like, what does that sound like in real life? Buy people use the star? Do I ever use the star? Let me think about it. Oh, crap, I have used the star emoji before. Okay, wait a minute. So now we have a real standoff. It's the battle of the hammers. Which hammer do we get first? Because if we get the progressive hammer in this game, we finish this game first. If I get progressive hammer for TTYD, we finish that first. This is the best time to tune in, honestly. Any drop could be the game winner. It could be there! No, it's an ultra shroom. Are you guys ready for a banger? This might be one of my favorite boss themes in all the Paper Mario games. Maybe my favorite. Oh, wait, he's dripped out! Look at this! He's got the black cloak. He's at 80 HP, which is pretty scary. Lucky! I'm chunking it big time. I'm gonna be ready for the chunkers land. Oh! I'm not ready with moves like that, though. That's not good. Bruh. Guys, you wouldn't get it. $22 heal. This guy's a jerk! Mega Quake actually good here for the defense pin. I'm pretty sure. Whoa! Dude, I hate this guy. Why can't he just do that? Why does he get to raise his arms and go, woo! And then heal back up to full? Oh, crap, he's in the air! Okay. Can I kill this man? Dude, I hate this guy! He just did that to be mean, didn't he? I'm killing him. Oh god, don't do that! No, I have enough star points. I don't need any more. Oh god! Okay, well. 100. That guy's mega chunked. Guys, if you're just joining the stream, let me paint a picture for you. We're doing a max setting dual Paper Mario randomizer. And literally, it comes down to which game will get a progressive hammer first. If I get the progressive hammer in this game, I can finish the final chapter, chapter 5. If I get the progressive hammer, I can go to space and finish chapter 7 in that game and complete it. I can go finish chapter 2 right now first, actually. We need to do that first. I've pretty much already progressed all of chapter 2 up to the boss, so I just have to go do the boss now. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Does the red Yoshi kid have the goods? Those 10 coins. You know what? I'm okay. You know what? Maybe red Yoshis are okay after all, so it's fine. They didn't steal my hammer, so they're okay with me. Is it the Koopa agenda? Moment of truth. Oh, it's a star piece. What a bait, man. We are going to finish the letter trade-ins, and then after we finish those letter trade-ins, we go finish chapter 2. Dude, where's my ultra hammer? I almost said that like Frozone. Where is my ultra hammer? Oh, it's literally the first guy that you see. There's another star piece. If we just do the math on it, there is like only 200 checks remaining, and a portion of them I can't even get to, because I can't even go into the chapter where they're at. So realistically, it's like 100 maybe. Wait, why is he blue? What? I'm sorry, I just didn't expect him to look like that, that's all. That just kind of caught me off guard. This is not the last fight. I actually have to do another boss after this, and then the actual final boss. If I do this, we'll be at 12 out of 14 chapters completed. Wait, that hits him from up there? That's busted, man. I feel like that shouldn't hit him from up there. I mean, I guess to be fair, he's on a platform. It's just a raised platform. Ow, man, what? Guy hits for 5 even through the guard? Wow. I can show you the setup in this game and TTYD. They are both broken in their own way. There it is, man. That was a quick one. That is the 6th out of 7 required chapters now completed in both games. But the crazy thing is, with only 1 chapter to go in each, still no Ultra Hammer in either game. So it means that they have to be somewhere, because there's not that much left. So let me go to where we would be ending this chapter, or like ending the final chapter in this game, because I'm gonna double check for checks here. There is also an angle where we get the Ultra Hammer in the 1,000-Year Door first, because that gives me access to an entire chapter of checks. And I think there's a high chance maybe that we get both, we get that hammer and then we get this hammer in there. We did get Glorpalester. Shoutouts. Did I go this way? I don't think I did go this way. What if the hammer's here, man? Because I could have done this like literally 10 hours ago. I could have done this. Never mind, it was stupid. It was a stupid stopwatch, man. I think we have to go TTYD and do the cleanup, just like I was doing in Paper Mario 64. So let me just do all the turn-ins, man. Like, we just have to do all of it. This is Mini Mr. Mini, by the way. Be nice to him. He's sensitive about how small he is. The cutscene! I don't know what it is! Oh, it's the hammer! He had it, dude! He had the hammer! Dude, he had the hammer the whole time! Thank you, Mr. Pianta. But not for this game! Which means we go Pape mode now. Guys, it's Pape time. Okay, well now at this point, we ignore every check. There's no other checks we need to worry about, because I can win the game. So we just need to win the game. We are in what is officially called Go mode. Low-key, the first phase of this fight is harder than the other phases. Oh, and it does 10 damage now because we have the Ultra Hammer. I forgot I got the extra damage. That's actually huge. And then he's gonna hit me with the smoke cloud. Nice, we got the action command on that. There it is, man. And that's an easy boss. Wait a minute. What? He's still alive. They must have just patched that in. That's crazy. I could jump on him. Jumping on him is probably better damage. You're right, in hindsight. I think it's actually a higher DPS to jump. Let me do a test. You're getting 10? Okay, well, I gotta like hit the action command first. 10 or 0? This is the FP efficiency build. Look at my FP, dude. We're still at 34. Oh, that's definitely higher DPS. I should have just been jumping. Bang! There it is! That's the final chapter outside of the actual last chapter in the game. I wonder if I can just use the homeward shroom, or if we just do the normal escape. Actually, no, I think we have to do the actual escape sequence, maybe. There it is. Chapter 13 of 14 completed, and 7 out of 7 in Paper Mario 64. Yeah, we're banging it out once we get done, once we get out of the volcano here. Oh, wait, we don't have to do the escape. It just skips it. That's nice. And as you can see here, we have 102 of 120 power stars. It's time for the end game. We gotta close it out here. Now, the question then becomes, if I finish Paper Mario 64, and I still don't get the progressive hammer from the 1,000-year door, then where is it? But that's a problem for me of the future. We're not gonna worry about that right now. We gotta keep our eye on the prize. We have to take out Mr. Bowser. We need 7 star spirits and 100 power stars. And as you can see, we've got them. This is a cool part of the game. Wait, dude, it would be insane if the hammer was in the shop on Starhaven. Literally just have to do Bowser in this game, and then we're done. What if this has my hammer? Oh, it actually had the hammer! What? In what world does that have the progressive hammer, man? That was a crazy box. I guess this world is the world where that happens. Okay, here we go. Lock in. Bowser! We gotta keep it locked in, dude. You know, there was a world where I never got the Star Rod because the Star Rod was in the item pool. Now, if you'll remember, I found it in a random block in Gusty Gulch. If I didn't ever get the Star Rod, then we would have had some real problems. Well, you do need Star Rod for Go mode, but I got it so early that I never had to worry about it. That's why I'm saying there could be a world where I could get to the fight and not have the Star Rod and then have to go find it. Technically, I just didn't have to worry about it this time. The real question is, do we one-shot the boss? Like, do I lose? 99 HP. 1 FP power bounce. Let's see how much damage we do. So we got 15 off that. Pretty good value. We get the FP back. 15 plus 5. We're doing 20 per turn. Getting hit for 8. Okay. No! I stopped him at 67 HP, not on purpose, I swear. That was actually an accident. Guys, I'm flattered you think I could do math that well, but there's no way I could have done that on purpose. What? He deflected it! Hey, there's Twink. We haven't seen him the entire game. He's purple. Here we go. Actual final boss. This song goes hard. Hold up. I always forget about this boss theme. I block these. Okay, I don't block those. $41. He's gonna heal probably this turn. That's fine. I got capped. $34. I think after this turn he's gonna heal again. He has 3 heals. Dude, this FP build is crazy. I'm literally at 40 or 37 out of 40 still, even though I'm power bouncing literally every turn. Peach beam. Get beamed, idiot. Okay, he's out of heals. That was his 3rd one. Oh! Dude, I swear I messed up the action command because a bug landed on my neck. Guys, it's gonna sound like an excuse. There's like a little fly in here, man. I don't know. It's like a gnat. The gnat is bothering me. We're still almost at max, which is crazy. He has no more healing, so as long as I don't completely throw this, we should win on the next, like, 3 turns. Box lady with the clutch. Okay, the real question is, who do we use for the finisher? I haven't used Goombario the entire game. I haven't used this guy the entire game. I didn't even take him out of my pocket, man. You wanna do it, man? You take it from here. Let's see it. Oh, big damage. My goat right there. I know how we get the finisher here. Okay, it's all you, bud. You take it over from here. My man! Round of applause for Goombario. He gets it done. The absolute legend shows up for literally 2 moves at the end of the game. And we've done it. There's the release. Look at the top left. They're flying in right now, the checks. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get Tim O'Leary, so I'm gonna swap it over. If you wanna watch the credits, look in the bottom. Just keep your eyes peeled for Tim. He'll be there. Wait a minute, but what if I swap back right now? Dude, is he here? Tim O'Leary, there he is! My goat! Shout out to Tim O'Leary. The legend. Okay, back to this. Oh yeah, you can send me a picture of McDog in a zip called malware.zip if you want me to play your game too. Okay, time to go to space! With Punio, he's just kind of there. I mean, like, I don't know, man. He's been in every cutscene. He's just kind of in space still. I'm really glad we don't have to do any moon checks, though. I hate the moon. Well, not like in real life. I mean, like, the moon in real life is cool, but like in this game, it's just... It's so tedious because you go like 1 mile an hour, but for some reason, these like... weird Martian guys can go at full speed. Like, why does that guy get to move at full speed, but I don't? Surely you guys are familiar with this tune, by the way, that's about to play, but it is probably my favorite in the game. Outside of maybe the Shadow Queen fight, which we also will get to hear. Oh, here we go, banger alert! So let me show you guys how trivial this whole area of the game is, if you have every item. So you come over here, and you already have the elevator key, so you just go ahead and put that in. Because you don't need to get it. You already have it. We get in the elevator. We come down here. And we're like, where do we go next? So we go a little bit to the right. There's a lot of doors and stuff. Okay, so we run over here to the right. And it's like, please insert the elevator key. But the good news is, we already have it. We're going to go to sub-level 3 here. And from here, we're going to keep going to the right. And now we already have all the key cards. We put them in. And the door opens. And 1, 2, 3. Now we're at where the boss is. So that was cool. And there it is, car keyed 4. You know what this means, guys. It's time for the final boss before the final boss. This guy can hurt. We gotta lock in. So the question is, what is the DPS looking like on this? I don't know how much defense he has. I think I'm gonna start us off with a soft stomp. We had free quick change. I can rally wink. Crazy damage there. Watch for the drill attack. I hit these. I don't hit these. Power bounce. With the box lady special. Holy smokes. Blarg. This is going to be our final crystal star. This is going to be chapter 14 of 14 completed. Bang. Final crystal star collected. I almost said final Shadow Queen collected. Alright, everyone say goodbye to the banger, because it's going away in a second. Okay, bye banger. Let's go ahead and get these tattles just to see. I'm kind of curious what's in here and what they are. Let's see. Beldum was a power star. Marilyn was a peekaboo. Vivian was a star piece. Magnus was a super shroom. Cortez was a sleepy sheep. Oh crap, it's like bugging out. Lord Crump. Wait. Wait, crap. No, stop. Okay. Guys, we gotta lock in. We gotta focus. It's 2 a.m. Okay, we need to close this out. This is serious business only. Fight 1 of 3, the Grotus fight. So here's the crazy thing. Step 1, multi-bounce. It's free. And you might say, Raysfire, that's crazy. Rally Wink, it's also free. Into the power bounce. And now we're juicing. He hasn't put the shield up yet. We just go for it. Brodus defeated. That's 1 of 3. 2 fights remaining. Dude, Punio is still hiding behind Goombella. Look, you can see him sticking out. Oh! War! I want Bowser to land on my face like that. True. Okay, let's go, Bowser. I'm gonna have to kill him, though. I feel like it would probably hurt. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it, like, killed that guy, so maybe not. Bowser theme underrated, by the way. This is also a good song. You know what we can do now, actually? I've got an even better idea. This one I didn't even think about until right now. Let's try this. Now, if you don't know what that does, it gives me +3 attack and +2 defense. But with Goombella, we can use Rally Wink, which will let me get to attack again. And with the Rally Wink stacking, we go Power Bounce. We do still have to take out Kami Koopa. Dude, I can't get hit. It's actually crazy. I'm taking no damage. Oh my god! That is actually criminal, dude. What? That guy got deleted. We have 3 BP to play around with. The question is, what do we do with it? Power plus P for 1 is... This is technically the right move. But I think you're right. Zap Tap is ruining return to postage. So if I take that off, we actually have a lot to work with. Oh, and we stacked the multi-bounce! Wait. Holy crap. Galaxy brain maneuvers. Extra damage from the multi-bounce. Okay, guys. We are at the 20-hour, 50-minute mark. 14 chapters completed. 1 entire game already completed. The final fight of this journey happens now. Let's do it. Now, we will get all of our stats restored on phase 2. So it's okay to try to rush phase 2 by wasting stuff right now. So I'm going to try something here. We're going to do power lift. Only +2. Not great. That's okay. Okay, we did 51 damage that turn. She missed. Okay. Okay, nice. She's down to 48. Wait, can I win? What happens if you kill her on this round? I guess we're gonna find out. Dude, I would have actually won. She has 3 health. Dude, she has 3 HP. I don't know if it messed it up for me or I messed it up. I think it caps. I'm not afraid of you, evil lady. What? I can't damage her. What's happening? If I tattle her, do I get an entry? I want to see. Is there an item for this? I got an invalid item. Okay, I guess not. Guys, we actually did get all of those. Normally, I joke about how I didn't get all of them, but I actually did this time. We had to grind for this view. We did 7 chapters and the Pit of 100 Trials. I did Bone Tail and got a stupid mushroom. I had to work for this. Nice let's play. This is fun, man. I'm a little emotional about it. And not even because, like, the fight is stressful, but it's, like, fun to see it wrap up in this way. Final fight, actually, begins now. Nice, we got the +3. That's huge. I'm kind of curious what the dual multi-bounce looks like, so let's see this turn. Oh my god. That's some damage. Oh, that control. Wait, what does that mean, lucky, on the status effect? Bingo! Guys, I had to grind for this view. I earned this fight. We made it through, and this is our reward. Box Lady with the finish! Holy crap, this could be nuclear damage. Wait a minute. Oh! What a tease, man! Not the miss from the fog machine. The fog machine fake out. You know what? I don't even need it. Okay, I kind of needed it a little bit. Watch, she doesn't even hit me. She doesn't even hit me, dude. She actually didn't. It missed. I know what to do. Miss Mouse, take it from here! Yes! The Miss Mouse finish! We've done it! Slapped her right in the noggin. Miss Mouse, the main character of this randomizer, honestly. Whenever it says all things have been released in the top left, we get our final split. You'll see it on the activity feed. I didn't know how long this would take, with everything maximized, every chapter, every key item across both games, being the only one playing would take. I mean, the Bone Tail reward, getting to the bottom of the Pit of 100 Trials, just to get a mushroom from it. It was great, man. Wait! Are we done? When we see the completion, we get our final time. There it is! 21:03, I think 47 was the finish time. And I'm looking forward to doing more of these, man. And not even just solo, you know, we're gonna do more with, you know, other people. We'll do duos, we'll do groups, we'll do more community randos. Gonna be good, man. I'm looking forward to them.